wander
around with your luggage.
We did a left luggage in the train station. We had to pay them to do that, but it wasn't a big deal. I should have given them both my bags. I would have been much happier, and just walked around with my phone. Not literally, but like just to have them keep up, because just hauling even the little messenger bag, my carry-on, I was just like, I'm fucking exhausted. This is stupid.
Yeah, we were dead. Cause like I was like, yeah, it's fine. We had like a night flight. We flew out at 6 p.m. and I was like, it's fine. I'll sleep on the plane. Didn't happen.
Because when you get there, it's technically only like what, midnight here?
Well, we left at 6 p.m. here, and yeah, we landed in Glasgow at 8 o'clock in the morning, which is really like whatever, like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
A direct flight?
No,
we had to lay over in
Dublin.
But when we got there really early for that one, we were only supposed to have 90 minutes, and we got there like 2.5 hours early.
Damn.
Like, we had a great tailwind. I looked at the computer and was like, you're traveling 700 miles an hour. And I was like, shit.
The flight back was the worst, though. Like, one flight was 8 hours, and I was like anxious, and like there was turbulence, and I don't fly well. Like, I'm a nervous fucking wreck when I fly. Like, I'm the worst.
Were you drunk?
No.
You should have.
I know, I probably should have, but it's like the entire time I was like, oh god, oh god, oh god, for 8 fucking hours.
Oh, you were flying? Oh my god.
By the way, I've actually told you about this. This was the deja vu that I said. We were traveling internationally, and somebody recommended that you should get drunk.
But people recommend that I get drunk for everything. So
Yeah,
that's
pretty much. That's pretty much an.
Did you enjoy
automatic given
yourself?
with,
If you didn't, get drunk.
Rick, are you going to the
Try it
library?
this way.
You
If
better
you're
get
nervous on
drunk.
a flight, get drunk.
Yeah.
You're gonna drive 6 hours?
My aunt tried to give me like Xanax or something. I should have taken it.
Maybe.
Pew pew.
Whoa.
It's even built in for a silencer. You can scoot on top.
Here, see if my little thing.
Oil filter. Shoot. Broken. Didn't bring it.
I can't find my
Still
thing.
get you
What's your
30
thing?
years in
Oh, yeah.
federal prison
Cool little thing.
for an oil filter.
Oh, you probably lost it.
It's down here somewhere. So that's good.
It's probably gone forever.
Gone forever. Alright. I have 3 characters here.
But there's 4 of us here.
Yeah, there's more coming. Generally prepared. Last we left off, you had set air sail to the Shard. You really didn't know a whole lot about the Shard, except for what you did know, which is good.
Bryce is in your crotch now.
And
We're friends now.
yeah, he got up in Scuba's lap.
Oh.
Did he?
Yeah, we're friends now.
Attacked by a
I'm jealous.
Should be.
kind of shitty internet monster that I thought sounded really good, but it didn't play well. It ended up, you fucked it up, but it fucked your ship up, and you crash landed, protected by a cube of force from Merryweather and
Good
her
thing I gave you
trident.
that thing.
I don't remember any of this.
That happened. You landed, fortunately so far it seems, outside or protected within some sort of area surrounded by shards, large, crystalline, kind of purple tinted. The sunlight in the desert is nigh on blocked, be it refracted or just shaded and tinted through. Some hard beams of light shine down in certain spots on the sand around you. And
I'll do one of those. Stand out.
you're gonna, what'd you say?
He walks right into a crystal, thinking it's like a house of mirrors.
Yeah.
Where am I? Where are you
Did
guys?
you say you stand in it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you take.
Damn it.
Really?
Not kidding.
Oh.
Yeah. You should have waited for the
You know,
description to be
Ruckus
done.
always has a look of worry. Like if he's sitting on the couch, he's like,
Oh, yeah, constantly. Even when he's sleeping.
so like when you posted a picture of him when he finally came back, he was like,
Yeah.
Who's this stranger now?
It's actually really good.
Is it?
Well, he was like that way the whole time. He was laying down sleeping. He's looking.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
So you
I
still
that's
think
just how he
But
is.
it's like a look of
Yeah.
worry on his like, or like I'm confused.
fine with
Or like
why
the
are you
most
here?
awkward.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Like, how can I be the most awkward? Yeah.
There's lots of these?
Did you sit on
You
the
can
board
just
with
keep
them at
standing
all?
in this one and every minute.
I
I'll
tried
give you one of
to,
these.
but it was boring
Well,
out
I'll
front.
play
Oh,
later.
yeah.
So I just like let's just come back that way
Yeah,
in case
like,
you don't have to put extra in the house.
It's true.
And it worked for a while.
So you watch them as Benson walks over and basks in one of these light beams that have been filtered through.
He turns around, he's all
Make it-
red now because he's
Oh no, his
Second
skin begins to melt. But
second. Oh, yeah.
it's fine. He's enjoying it apparently.
This is nice. I can get used
Yeah. Yeah, he's very
This is
red.
vacation.
So
He's very red.
So I just have to figure out a
Yeah.
radiant spell to hit you with before.
Yeah.
Hit you.
Yeah.
Okay, now you're protected.
There's like a mirror like the
Backhand.
Puts it on.
Hey, wait! I can hex him, smack him, and do 1 die 6 necrotic. Well, no, wait, it's radiant. I got
Radiant.
Radiant, right?
Yeah, I need radio.
Sorry, we got to find an angel to backhand you.
Gotta find an angel. Don't we all? The landscape surrounding you that you can see is shaded 300, 400, 500 feet. And you, in front of you and behind you, you can see just the desolate waste that you were basically flying over. Something here is either magically protected, scientifically protected. It's really foreign. It's not a crystalline structure that's common. It didn't grow here, and most of the local, basically, histories told you that this land at some point and crushed their necropolis.
Like a monolith from space.
You've got actually what they thought was 3 large shards around you. You are closer towards one, just off to your left, maybe 70 feet out. But the thing itself is another 70 feet wide and maybe 120 feet curving around long. There's another one off to your right. It's taller, stands about 600 feet in the air, and it's narrower. A shard only maybe 15 to 12 feet wide, spanning out a distance of another 150, 200 feet. Beyond that, one curves in front of you that you can barely make out in the haze and the dark. This is considered dim light. And it curves around in front and then kind of comes down and levels out into the sands that have kind of not moving so much around you. You can hear the winds blowing outside, but something else is happening here. To your right, you see what looks like the entrance to an ancient pantheon. 2 large pillars still stand up, with stairs leading up to that. A ceiling there, and then it's hard to see what else because it's not facing the same way you are. You're parallel to the entrance.
I'm gonna roll Arcana.
Sure.
I guess Arcana.
Arcana.
Arcana. My Arcana is a 19. Do I know anything about these pillars from that weird book, 2D book that I've been reading?
Oh, the one from
The 2D man.
yeah, from the 2D man.
Extra
No, he didn't go into the histories of this area of the world, but that's
Well, not this area, but like these structures. 'Cause
so
it seems
these
extra
structures
planar.
these structures don't look extra planar.
Okay.
Your shards though.
That's what I'm
If you
talking
want
about.
that one, if you want the shards.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to give you that one. What you would presume from the readings that you've been doing on the side and just research and going through, there has been mention that these were more interdimensional type traveling vessels, where they had to use these to focus power, and this would have probably been an engine.
I'll relate that with the remaining.
It would have been a focuser of energy and power. So whatever there is, it basically exacerbates
I surmise that something crash landed here. These are of this Earth. Is that what we call this place?
Planet?
Planet. Wait, do we know if it's flat or round?
It's definitely flat.
It's
round.
octagonal.
It's round, but it's flat.
I'm arguing with
Like
flat
our Earth.
It's actually what
It's
it
a disc world?
is you're the outside. Everything came from within.
Ooh.
You're the inner shell.
There's an old novel called Deathgate Cycle. It was like one of the first sci-fi fantasy novels I read, and the gods or whatever broke up each element of Earth. So there was a plane of air, world of air, world of Earth, or whatever, and the Earth was inside of a sphere.
Yeah.
So it was
it's
like
the,
and
it's the inside.
The sun was
It's
the core, and
Yeah.
and whatnot. Yeah.
Yep, that's your planet.
But the first book was in Plane of Air, and there were islands.
I thought
city islands.
about making this planet that way, and I was gonna have you eventually travel out, and then you'd be like, oh shit, I can't breathe, and then you die.
Natural.
Oh, damn.
Out of the vacuum of space. This whole time we've been a terraforming experiment. Fuck. Science.
Or we wake up, and we're just a dream of some angel.
Oh, I hate that. That's your new ending.
I hate when that happens.
Well, I'm most angels' dreams.
That was like a Saint Elsewhere ending. The whole Saint Elsewhere TV show.
But yeah, you guys are about like I said, 60 or 70 feet from the first shard. You're probably 120 to the pillars that look like they were part of some sort of structure that's been ruined. There's another shard behind that. That's the narrow one that's long. And then all the way, the full 400 to 500, feet away, is the perpendicular edge of the curved shard that you really don't know the depth of. It's really hard. There's definitely some other structures in the area. It's hard to make them out just from the dim light.
Is sand rising, coming in, or
Nothing seems to be interesting entering or exiting.
okay?
It's just a tent that seems to be protected in. Anything that basically the shards, the crystals are refracting or reflecting to cause this, it seems rather stationary too. As the sun moves.
I could go try to detect evil or good.
Sure.
Yeah.
Read out to me real quick just to remind me. Detect evil.
Yeah. So detect evil and good is 30
there's
foot,
a
30 foot
range.
radius.
Yeah.
Aberrations, celestials, elemental, fey, fiend, undead, or magically desecrated or consecrated. Consecrated. Yeah.
No, you're good right now. You're fine, I should say. It's neutral.
You should detect good and evil. Just do it harder. Got nothing.
35 feet!
He squeezes out a little fart.
That was good.
That was evil.
Just what he ate was.
That's right.
That last dab.
I'm not evil. I was drawn that way.
I detect some sulfur. Evil.
Sulfur and eggs.
So, where do you guys want to go?
Probably through that one door that we can see.
Yeah. Simon's with you, of course. Classic.
Who else is
I
with
was
us?
so.
Simon's there. The first mate has kind of started to come out.
What? Because we had a whole bunch of us.
Not like that.
Elbow first.
I think Nathan. No, he's digging himself out basically.
Not that kind of coming out.
Yeah. So Nathan's coming out and starts to instantly look around and he's hollering out and he says, Jesse, Jesse, Jesse! And he's going back to the ship now, trying to out from the sands.
Maybe we should
to
see if there's
holler out.
first.
Should we though?
You see?
Yes, we should.
Oh, Granger's dead already. You see Tope the cook.
Fucking toe.
He's kind of like aproned up. His beard's off to one side, and he starts to kind of stagger forward and look towards you. And then you realize he's got an arm off.
Classic toe.
I guess we should try to
Heal
heal
the
him.
wounded?
Yeah.
Oh.
Can we find his arm?
At least like cauterize it.
Yeah.
And he's kind of stumbling.
Yeah. As one would.
Yeah, he looks like he's in shock.
Well, look for what's on fire because he might have a fire.
On fur.
You're on fire.
Oh,
Or we could feed him to the panther, yo.
that's actually back at the
It's
hotel.
Oh.
Oh.
It's in the dark room, contemplating its misery.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Well, look,
it's happy now.
It's drugged up.
Detect locate object. Can I call it? Locate object.
Yeah.
Toad's arm. I'm fixing that arm. What do you gotta eat? I ain't cooking.
It's sitting in the hair like this.
yeah. Yeah, you can locate object. You can locate Toad's arm. And it's under some sand. It leads you that direction. You kind of feel a general way, and as you start to kind of kick around the sand that's flowed up from the crash, there's an arm.
Now it's all gritty.
It's definitely been ripped.
Make sure you shake the hand first. That way you get the sand off.
It's been ripped off from the joint, basically. So you have a full arm.
Oh, hold on. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take that back to Toad.
5x speed. You stick it to your side and then heal it.
He reaches,
Can I do that? Put the front, just like my chest.
not with healing,
But the only thing you do is this.
right? He reaches out
Who? The arm or the
Toad.
Toad? Okay.
for his arm.
Oh.
You do the hands. You do the
I give him a, yeah. No, I put it back on the shoulder. I just rub it on it. And then lay hands on it.
Well, worst comes to worst, I could get Candy to turn him into like a salamander, and he could regrow his limb.
No, we can do that. If this doesn't work, then yes.
And then can she turn him back?
Yeah, polymorph.
That's sneaky.
I mean,
I love that. That is a use of polymorph I have never heard. I love that. I'm gonna turn you into something that grows his limbs back.
I mean, that might be. Although,
I love it. I love it. You typically can't reattach limbs.
Damn it.
Yeah, you can heal the wound that's there.
Okay.
What are you using to heal him?
Magic.
Uh-huh.
We'll give him a 5.
You're giving him 5 HP.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna give him a high five. Like,
on the arm.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah. You see as
Oh, can I heal both?
the arm and
Yeah.
the-
Oh, yeah.
I guess.
I do that.
Yeah.
Like the arms separately, so it's just like
It's a good healthy arm.
I got it. Like we need
Does
it.
anybody have a bag of colding?
back of colding. No.
It'll be fine.
I got a
I
20,
guess we
not
don't.
natural.
You familiar with the bag of colding?
It's like a
keeps
cooler.
parts- It keeps parts fresh.
Oh,
Things
okay.
cold, yeah.
Because in a bag of holding, familiar with that?
yeah.
Things rot.
Okay. So a bag of colding is.
It doesn't hold as much, but
But it keeps your stuff fresh.
it keeps fresh.
I got an unnatural 20.
Okay, 4.
Investigation to find other survivors.
Should heal his arm.
Yeah, not a problem. Okay, yeah. Digging through, the people who did not make it, we're gonna go ahead and go through. Willie and Reginald did not make it in the
Oh,
crash.
good. They were the worst.
That was one guy, William Reginald.
Oh.
Full name only.
Sertius and Perry, the little girl, she did make it. Toad made it. Jesse, you're helping at this point.
So only 2 people died.
You're helping Nathan
not
look
bad.
around, and it seems like she's battered and unconscious, but she is still on the ship. She kind of landed on the side. Didn't do so good.
I thought cure wounds would not lay on hands, but cure wounds probably would detach limbs, wouldn't it?
There is a. I remember reading a spell that like.
There is
does-
a spell. I don't know
I'm
for
not sure
sure.
cure wounds.
Not healing ward is definitely not one of them.
Yeah, no. Cure wounds might.
No, it's not cure wounds.
Fire.
Heal might do it.
Yeah.
Candy's got heal, but she doesn't have it prepared.
But we can rest and have it prepared.
Heal doesn't do it. And heal's a fucking 6th level spell.
Damn.
What about a healing potion?
A healing potion would just heal the wound.
Man.
Yeah. Sorry, man.
I mean, do we want to attach it the right way?
No.
Put it on both sides, so it's like this.
What if we put it on your eel?
My eel's not with us.
We could give it to him like another tongue, so like when he opens his mouth, it's like nice to meet you.
He can get his food real easy.
That'd be real really helpful.
Science and nature limitations are just fucking stupid.
One day.
Regenerate.
Regenerate.
7th level spell.
Yeah.
But you won't need the arm anyway for regenerate.
It'll just grow back.
I like a
Deadpool
Deadpool.
style. Yeah.
Baby
Deadpool
hands.
style.
Baby hands.
Shirt
Just
dipping
shirt
it.
cocking it.
Shirt cocking it, yeah.
Poo it. Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
If I put the hand around my hammer and then use his arm as the handle,
Hey,
I have
buddy.
further reach with my hammer.
Divine
With
Intervention.
disadvantage on your attacks, yes
yeah,
you can.
I could get, but I got Candy's got a trickster goddess, so it might not.
Yeah.
Let Candy make that decision.
Yeah.
And you shut your damn dirty mouth.
Whoa.
So we can just throw out that arm. We don't need it anymore.
I keep the arm.
Well, at least put it in for like cooking.
No, I'm telling you, like Candy's got
The
some.
bones.
Yeah.
Regenerate is
For
the
pot-
spell
for-
to do.
yeah.
But you wouldn't need
What's
to
it
do
in
it.
the
I don't know about
party?
reattaching.
That's level 7.
Already.
That's level 7?
We've been crashed for 10 minutes.
It's like level 7
Yeah, Candy has
I'm
level
hungry. Oh, okay.
I need everybody now to make a Constitution saving throw.
We need you too.
Including Simon. And he doesn't make it.
Constitution.
Constipation saving throw?
Saving
Yeah.
throw.
21.
I excel at those.
24.
You're fine.
I know.
26 for me.
Omar, did you take the other
Natural
bottle?
20 for Candy.
Fuck.
18.
Yeah, everyone's fine except for Simon. Simon goes,
We'll lose it.
and a bit of grave dirt.
Grave dirt.
Well, who has a passive perception of so
Was it-
Keela,
I do.
Merriweather,
I got
you
10.
guys notice. Merriweather and Keela and
I got 10.
just 10, yeah. Notice there's like dirt in his hand as he kind of
Is this some Sabrina shit?
No, it's not. Actually. That was happenstance, and I realized it earlier and I was like, fuck it, I'm going with it.
Can I roll a thing to see if I know what's going on?
It would be an arcana.
Sabrina wasn't bad. It was just I was kind of more
Yeah,
shocked.
I haven't finished watching
Haven't
it.
finished
Yeah,
it.
we
Well,
haven't
not
finished it
spoiling.
either.
I'm just more shocked by the amount of Hell Satans in it.
It's
Oh,
nice.
I love it. I love
Yeah.
it. Especially
It's
on
like-
what is
Zelda?
Zelda. Yeah, like just the way she casually
Yeah,
just
Hell
says.
I liked Hilda better. Like,
Hilda's a better character.
yeah,
Better
but like in
actress,
the
but-
original TV show, Zelda
On
was better.
Netflix,
Yeah.
the new Sabrina the Teenage Witch,
Oh,
25.
that's what I thought you were
25
Yes,
arcana check?
yes.
Oh,
I have a
it's
notebook.
just-
Shocking how much
I have a
Hell
notebook.
Satan is.
Yeah.
Because even
no,
books aren't that
absolutely.
much.
No, I
this
got the
is
first
definitely
volume.
some sort of
It's okay.
necromancy.
I think the book's
I think
Archie with witchcraft.
No doubt about it. It might even just be the air you breathe.
Do I think that Simon would know that? Like he would know
He
what's
Like, you
happening
would-
to him.
He seems to be he's acting normal.
So I want to pull him aside and say, you know what's happening to you, right? Don't you?
Honestly, yes, but it's fine. I mean, I can take it.
Your body's changing, and if you have any questions,
When a boy likes a girl.
we can sit down and talk about it
Listen, cat.
over a nice cup of tea.
You don't have to tell me.
So what are you gonna do to stop it? Whatever
Look at
is
this.
gonna
Cats
happen
and dogs
next?
cavorting. What's this world coming to?
Don't worry.
And then now,
How do we stop
The
it?
longer we're here, the more susceptible we are.
there's nothing about
To
that.
being
I
undead?
just now realized.
To being.
Yeah.
So then what's happening?
It's just damaging. It's harmful to the health. Our lungs are filling with sand.
Oh, got the black lung.
I take a bandana and fashion.
It's not gonna help.
Well,
Did you hear what I said? I said cats and dogs cavorting. What is this world coming
What
to?
is this world? Ladies, gentlemen, if I may. A little dust.
I wouldn't probably be paying attention. I'm looking for people.
Yeah.
Did we find everybody that we could?
You found 3 dead folks,
Are
or
all
2 dead
the-
folks,
all the people
and
accounted
Jesse's
for?
unconscious and pretty much battered. Nathan has found her with your help.
So we should try to heal them. I guess that'd be the
Well, she
laying the
probably go
hands.
inside there and cover it and heal who needs healing. Let's just get out of this weather.
Fair being.
Yeah.
So I'll go ahead since I'm the resident trap finder, I guess. Since our
Oh, you're
Mini trap
so
finder.
when you approach the structure with the 2 columns out front, with the stairs leading up to it, the entrance is 100% blocked with sand.
blocked with sand, guys.
I use the hand to start digging.
He does that.
I make a cup. I pull the tendons, make it a little cup hand.
Now we had your bigger
You gotta
hand.
pull them from back here, though.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just,
They're different.
It's all,
I
it's
guess
all
you
connected,
eventually,
man.
yeah.
It's all connected.
If only the older you had your
All right, I want you to use a medicine check.
Okay. I'm good at medicine.
But to pull the right tendon? They might flip himself off or something.
Natural 6.
Natural 6. It does like this.
Use it as a broom.
I guess, yeah, since you're so little, like, yeah, a normal hand would be like a broom for you, wouldn't it?
Short people jokes. I forgot about those.
I guess we'll all dig out what we can.
Sure, you begin to dig, and eventually,
I'm not digging. I don't want to get infected.
fair.
I put gloves on.
Fair. Eventually, you realize that this is filled. It's not really going anywhere.
That it's what?
It's filled. Like you're not making
entrance is
progress.
filled?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna get Candy to try to do a divine intervention, just to see if, like, her trickster goddess will tell us anything.
That's what you want out of it?
I thought,
Yeah.
I thought you said I'll wait until she comes in.
Oh,
Oh, I don't care what you do.
Okay.
yeah. Actually, what time is it? Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, go hold it.
I'll hold out. And then we'll get her refreshed.
Those cookies are really good.
They
Cookies
are good.
Thank you.
I feel like I can only get halves of them.
They're so
all you
soft
get.
and moist.
That's all you deserve for complaining about only being
You
able to pull up
rube.
a half of them.
Give them half a cookie.
Forced diet. Like I said, it's tough to see, but it does seem that there might be other structures around.
Let's go to another structure.
I'm gonna try to use my shield on it, on the passageway that's blocked by sand,
Yeah?
just to see what happens.
Remind me what's going on there.
Okay, so it's an Eye of Beholder shield. So
Yeah.
roll a percentile die. 1 to 65. You choose the spell. 66 to 100. You roll a d8.
We're gonna go about 60 feet away.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you know how to roll percentile die?
Yes. You roll. First off, you roll the double-digit one.
I don't care how you do it. Just tell me. Just your double digit is your 10
Single digit.
spots.
Yeah, and then
yeah, exactly. Just roll them together.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
And 3 zeros is 100.
Oh.
Whoa.
I can
So
use one.
72. So I get to roll a d8.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
And then one of 8 things happens.
where is my-
Lower.
This might be yours. It was on the floor.
Yes, yeah. It is. Thank you.
Wait, what? Your hair is not long enough.
It's for his pubes.
Oh.
So it's.
No, because you had
Yeah,
stars
no,
rolled up in it.
anti-magic.
No,
I shoot an
naughty.
anti-magic beam at it.
You shoot an anti-magic beam at it? That's
Yeah.
fun. What actually ends up happening is when you start to focus in on it, like you kind of see this, almost like you're reflecting what little light's making it through the shards, as it looks like as you're aiming it around, like it doesn't quite come out where you expect it.
Yeah.
And the sand does not react.
Oh, not magical sand.
It could hurt it.
But you learned a thing.
Yeah.
Because sand doesn't have emotions or expressions.
Dare you.
So it could have done something. It's just
It doesn't react
it's just-
at all.
it just bore through your shit.
Alright.
Imagine it sounded like Iron Man.
Huh?
Your shield sounded like Iron Man.
Yeah. So it's hard to focus the shield. So I learned something about
Shields are hard, man.
Yeah.
We go to the other shed.
Does anybody like my weird 80s creepy music?
I really
I
like it.
spent a lot of
It's really
time
good.
on this one.
I dig it.
Good work.
It's fitting.
What is the program again? Audio or something?
This is the tabletop audio.
Okay. Is that the one that's
more
website
you
only?
promoting
The
that?
more I use it,
Not
Not that
sponsored.
sponsor, yeah.
the more I use it, the more I realize what I can do with it.
Is that the one where you can make your own? It's like a website, you can just link to it and then you play it off the internet.
Well, and then like, what I like about it is that it has its own like, no, it's a ghost western town. It's a
Right. I think I know which one you're
it's
talking
whatever.
about.
And that one just has like 5 options, and you just click it and it just does it.
Yeah. Right.
Then it also has the custom sound pad stuff.
Yeah, sound pad where you can actually make
And
your
you
own.
can make them based on all these other sound pads.
I like that one.
I didn't realize
went
you
to
could
that.
save scenes.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've been playing around with it.
I've been using the iPad so much you couldn't do it on there.
Oh, okay.
Or it didn't make as much sense. Desktop version, yeah, makes
Yeah.
sense.
Can you link it, play it from your iPad too? Like you have them saved and then you log in.
I don't know.
Because I think you can log in and save your settings for that, and then
I don't know. Yeah.
cross-platform it.
So, farther away from that one, as you're coming up, there's 3 structures. One to the left, one to the right, and one straight forward. One is a curved, more modern-looking entrance to what you would believe. And all these are basically what look like crypt entrances, right? So this one's like curved out from like a half shell almost looking thing. That one's off to your left, and it think like an auditorium style, and it looks like it goes down. Yeah. One directly in front of you is a carved or maybe real. It's hard to say at this point, but it looks like something that would be a dragon skull, mouth open. And then there's another kind of smaller entrance off to the right that you can't see the entrance to, but you see the structure.
I want to go in that mouth.
Dragon.
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 Yeah. So you 2 walk towards the dragon mouth. Yeah. When you get there, do you want to see if it's real or not, or
Yeah, I do my dragon inspect. I inspect dragon.
you can do a nature check.
Yep. Nailed it. Ooh. That's a 6.
You're doing good on the 6s
Yeah,
tonight.
man.
It's fucking definitely a real dragon.
Guys, this is definitely a dragon.
Brad.
Was it your dragon?
Does she know
Yeah, you don't know about
Says
that.
Simon.
I mean, you just
Hey,
looked at it longingly like
don't
it
know
could have been
about
your
that.
dragon.
I know more than you know.
You don't know more than I know.
Yeah.
I know way more than you know.
Cast wizard spells, bitch.
Yeah, fireball.
I could try to cast a fireball, guys.
I can try. That's what.
Would you want to borrow my shield for a
Yeah,
moment?
it's a real skull.
I know.
Yeah,
Just inspect it.
yeah. But I mean, I'm not sure. Like, you want to go in it? We just fought one. Looked a lot like that.
I
Does
don't
it look
think so.
inviting?
It's extremely inviting.
Yeah, we should go in.
Does it have all
Wanna
teeth?
learn?
Yeah, most of them. A couple of them missing. The back molars.
Can I take a tooth?
Sure.
Take a tooth.
Yeah. You want a strength check?
Strength. Strength check.
Battle system with strength. 'Cause I was
Yeah.
Okay, with advantage.
Oh, so 19 plus.
Oh man.
plus
Roll again to make sure you don't get a 20, I guess.
Okay.
You got it.
Okay, no. I didn't get a
Yeah,
20.
so 19 plus what?
What's your
30.
So you add your strength.
Yeah, I know. I did. I added those together, but I'm trying to think. What was his?
No, so
extra?
so when he held.
Oh
it was
yeah.
advantage.
Sorry, yeah.
So
No,
it's
not-
19.
Not 19. Well, no, sorry, 22 altogether.
Oh, great. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. You start to reach out. It kind of grab hold of like the biggest tooth. Like, it doesn't go anywhere, and so like you reach over and like grab the other one and pull it out, like the next biggest tooth. So you got a tooth that's probably 2 feet.
Can I lash it to myself just for now?
Sure.
Okay.
Like a fin, a shark fin.
Yes.
If you could grab another one, I would like to do copies. And that would be.
It's the only thing that's the
I
appropriate
guess that one's
size.
too big for him, right? So.
Do whatever you want to do.
It's a little.
If this is
Here,
your
can I
game.
find one that's like
I don't want
appropriate
both.
size? Is there appropriate
Do you
size
want
for copies?
appropriate size, or
For-
do you want like?
I want
Google.
appropriate.
No,
What
no,
is
yeah,
a
no,
copy
yeah,
size?
appropriate.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You reach up and without glancing, take one out of the like the stupid little ones on the front and hand it to him.
Like a baby tooth?
It's like this big.
Yeah.
You should totally get like 4 of them and make a brass knuckle.
Yeah, can you make
Dragon
a whole
tooth
armor
punch.
set out of dragon teeth?
We certainly try.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. That's
So you
what
just
I
get the
wanna do.
biggest one, hollow it out, and just wear it on top of you.
And he's just a cone walking around with a little
I just
tank.
want to wear in the band floor. That's all I want to do. I just want to, yeah, I do that for the next 8 hours.
If you spend the time to do it.
Are we camping here?
Well, we're gonna try to find indoors to camp first.
At least it's fine.
As you are exploring the inside of the dragon mouth, it becomes very apparent very quickly this is not an entrance. It was probably some sort of decoration.
It's an exit.
It's not an exit either.
Oh.
It's
No, that's
some
the other
sort of
end.
decoration.
Oh.
Well, I take those two.
Next time you go to the necropolis, I'm definitely gonna say there's a dragon's asshole.
Can we go in it?
What do you do?
It's well preserved.
Yeah. What do you do?
Do they have asshole bones?
Yeah. Yeah.
They can if they want, I guess.
Well, it's kind of like, they got like, most animals have penis bones.
Penis bones.
So you can also have a sphincter bone.
In D&D, anything's possible.
It's a sphincter bone dragon.
I hate Sam.
It probably
So-
hates itself. It's full of self-loathing.
It's full of
Bones.
stuff. You did procure, however, from Nephris a very small, adequately sized
I like the scrounge more. That's
scrounge. Sure.
I have to collect.
How much time are you going to spend on this?
I mean, are we in a hurry?
You probably want to
I mean,
get out.
Yeah,
well,
we're in a
our health
hurry.
is degenerating, I guess.
I need you to make
Wow.
a Constitution saving throw.
Sorry.
All of us.
No, I was already there. We were on the same page. Don't worry. Yeah. Anyway.
12.
19.
21.
Fine.
16.
16's fine. 12's not good. Roll one for her too.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Thanks.
Hers is 16, so.
She's fine. Yeah.
Simon cough more dirt.
Oh, wait, we rested up when we crashed, right?
Jerk off.
Or
Mhm.
we did not rest.
We don't need rest.
Well, I mean,
Rest is for
some
the dead.
people.
13 points
Okay.
of necrotic damage, and I don't know how.
All of us?
No, just him. I don't know how you're doing with necrotic damage. I thought you guys were prepared for this sort of thing.
Yeah, we prepared.
We're perturbed.
We're definitely prepared for this.
What did you say?
We're perturbed.
Fern to fern.
So, guys, am I hurt real bad?
I mean, I don't know. Are you?
Are you? How you feeling, there, bud? Like another dude?
Yeah. Kind of cough. Dirt, dust comes out.
I lay a hand on him.
Sure.
On my hand. Toast.
No worries.
They're there.
Just speaking of Jurassic Park.
Can that be like a spell casting
After
thing?
he does
like
that,
instead of a wand, you have a hand?
my dog goes over and eats it.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's probably happens.
Yeah.
I want to spend
My dust vomit?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's a dog, so play
5
choice.
charges
Punk band.
Dust
and
vomit.
make a cube that nothing can get through,
Okay.
except for my friends.
Can you do that?
Yes.
Living matter.
No, my friends are in it.
Cute.
How big is
All
the
your
cube?
friends are dead.
All my friends are not dead. Big enough for like 5 creatures.
She counted in her head.
No, I didn't even count in my head. I can't do that. You know, I can't do that.
What about
Just,
Simon?
just keep the sick people.
He's fine. He's sound.
We
He's
talked
a
about it
demon.
already before, and we figured out that I could
He's a
get 5
full-blood
creatures
demon.
in it. 15 feet on each side.
Okay, yeah, you're fine.
You guys are in my cube.
It's a safe space.
She just kind of does that without asking anybody. Can they come and go through, please?
No.
We're running out of air.
Yes, say what? We have to move pretty quickly if we're gonna do this thing. Where are we heading? If you're in charge, let's do it.
Eric can get through it.
Got him.
What? The
Yeah.
one thing that's affecting us can get through it.
It filters it.
No, it filters it.
That's not what happens.
Yes, it
It's a
is.
filtration cube.
Roll an Arcana check.
If I roll well, does it count for me?
Yes.
What am I doing?
Arcana.
That's not even on my sheet, so shut up.
It is. It's under intelligence.
11.
Okay. Yeah. It might filter air. Yeah, it's kinda
We're
what you
safe
think.
in here, guys.
There should be a class where you just says, okay, it does this now. Okay, well roll on that. I rolled a 20. Okay, it does that
It
now.
does that now.
Well, we do have the Joker's card.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I mean, just like a class, like throughout the whole campaign,
that
you say,
wouldn't
no,
work
that's how
for
it,
a
that's how it
Joker's
works.
story. Yeah, unfortunately.
I'll say that every time.
I've only said that once so far, and that was it.
So you want to heal? You gonna heal me up, bro?
Oh, you feeling bad?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm still banged up from the last
Simon
fight.
kind of curiously looks at you and says, "You can heal yourself."
I mean, I don't want to
Heal
pool
yourself.
my resources.
Don't
fixed
tell him that.
Tope.
Yeah, he fixed
I
Tope.
fixed Tope.
Don't
Oh,
you-
he fixed me. That's what Tobe said.
Tope
From
isn't
outside.
He's outside.
He's
the
coughing.
He's
He's
the only
coughing
one
green
outside.
dirt
the
as
camera.
we speak.
His
He
voice.
fixed me. Alright, let's find out if he does or not.
His voice
He
can't
does.
get through to
His voice can't even get through.
No.
He's just gesticulating single armed.
Well, you can read his lips.
You can't. He's got a lisp, so you can't read his lips.
That's not how this
He has a
works.
speech.
You're the wrong class.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay my hands on myself then. Yeah, fair point.
How do you do it?
Not too bad. Hold
I'm
up.
holding on to that one.
Just caress it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just gently caress myself.
I get it. For
We're
only
all on the
five,
other end
right?
of the.
You
Just
can
try not to
cure
look.
Get out of my game.
or do something else, right?
No, I can go up to 65 HP.
I'm not asking you to do that.
What?
If you can go give yourself 1 hit point if you wanted to.
Yeah.
So if
I
this is the
tried to
way
see
that
it
you
through
lay
the
on
doors,
hands.
so.
I mean, and if you want to like cure a disease or remove a curse, it requires 5.
Right.
But don't add those. It doesn't add those HP back.
Right.
It just takes that many out of your pool to do a thing.
Right.
Are you healing yourself?
Yes.
Okay. So you heal yourself for whatever you want.
Okay. So I'm down 53, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to reduce that.
Yeah.
To
Not being down
52.
Yeah.
So
Reduce
yeah,
that.
it's 50, he's down 52 now. He
So
just does 1 HP.
53,
You gotta save those
I
resources.
got 13 left.
Oh, fuck.
And then now the whole cube
Not in
shifts
the
to the other
cube.
side.
Yeah.
You get +4 for being close to me, or us, I should say.
On the saves.
Yeah, on saving throws.
Oh yay! All right.
So actually, disregard all that. I guess you didn't do it.
Oh, did you hit?
You're welcome.
Well, he did it too. How are you gonna take credit?
I'm taking credit for that.
Does he also
You should.
impose a bonus? Or
Yeah,
is
they
it
both
only-
impose a
I think
bonus,
so,
so you
but
only
do you
get
add-
1.
okay.
Yeah,
You
you
have,
don't stack them.
you have the better bonus, though. You have like a +5, the aura of like courage or protection.
Yeah, I do.
You gotta remember that stuff.
I do.
So we have a +5 to saving throws
Yeah, apparently.
within
So,
30 feet.
Yeah. So
4 and 5.
But, yeah, so 5. So everybody gets 5. Unless you're with
Unless
him.
I'm with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Everybody's,
stronger
everybody's
than me.
fine.
Okay. We're all good.
That's right. Everyone is fine. You're welcome.
So you're inside of a dragon's mouth.
Are we still
fine.
there?
Yeah,
I thought we were in the box.
You're in the box inside the dragon's mouth,
All
in the
right.
bottom of the sea.
I'm having flashbacks.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep looking to see other entrances.
Leaving the dragon's mouth, looking back towards your ruined ship, there is a structure to your right, there's a structure to your left, both of them kind of out that way. The structure to your
So
right
one's
is
got
the
clowns on it,
curved.
the other one has jokers.
The one to your right is the curved, more modern-looking, ornate.
And we're stuck in the middle.
The one to the left, now you can see
We're all
the entrance.
we're all pressed together
It
for no
looks
reason.
more like a mine
There's like 10
shaft
feet of space around
than
us,
anything else.
but we're all like.
Pretty humble.
I want to check out.
We're
the
gonna
mud.
we're gonna move as one clump
As a unit.
with 10 feet around us of open space, and we're just gonna.
I mean, it doesn't matter. When I move, you move.
Yeah, so she doesn't move.
So we just stand still and we just move like a
Oh, we just like
conveyor belt?
drag.
Yeah.
You would get dragged, yeah.
Because you can't pass through it.
I sit
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Don't mind me none. Don't bother me none.
And it doesn't even seem like you're collecting more sand if you're dragging on the sand, because there's only so much in the cube.
Just trying my hand on
Eat some sand, see what it does.
it. I hate sand. It's coarse.
Which way are
It's
you
everywhere.
going then?
And wait, what are the options again?
Left or right? I say left.
Left or right?
Right.
Right.
Good move.
Diagonally, you move right into the curved, modern kind of structure, and as you get close, you see that this looks less like an entrance to anything, and more like a chunk of some sort of metallic, definitely, I don't mean man-made, but just constructed structure.
You'll have to drop it to them.
Why?
So we can go through the door for one.
We can still go through the door.
No,
There is no door.
there's no door. It's just opening.
Looks like it's a piece of something.
Nice.
Okay, so then. to
But
the
is
left.
there an opening?
I checked for no.
Not that you can see.
Oh, I checked
Not from
for,
inside the cube again.
Yeah.
I look for secret trapdoors or concealed things within 30 feet of me. What do my eyes see?
And unfortunately, nothing really passes through that cube.
Damn it,
It's
man.
weird how that works. It's funny.
I try to run out of it.
How hard are you running? No, fuck that shit. You're gonna get a D4.
How fast can I
You're
run?
gonna get a D4 for that.
I mean, I can tell him he can leave if he wants to.
But he still hits the wall.
3.
Ah, damn.
Bludgeoning.
Dying here.
As you run into the wall.
That's not what I wanted. Knocked it under.
If it was a barbarian, you take half damage, but then get rage.
Yeah.
And then start moving. And you're like,
This is so uncomfortable.
And she would be the center, like Carrie, like risen.
he starts rolling it instead.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah.
Just sheer force.
So he's running towards it,
He tried.
and then
he bumped
no. But the second he gets like,
We've already rolled damage, man. You can't.
okay, then try it again.
No.
I mean, I can let him out.
Yeah. She can let you out.
You have to let everybody out.
Do it again.
I do it consciously.
Do you let him out? 2 damage.
Damn it, man.
okay, you can go this time.
I don't trust it.
I push him out. Bye bye.
You fall out.
She moves 2 feet and says, alright, you see. Okay.
She can only get so close to it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but yeah, she pushes you out.
I go to the left door.
I need you to make a constitution.
Damn it! Every time.
I was reading a thing about ridiculous classes in first edition Dungeons and Dragons. A barbarian couldn't be in the same party with a wizard until like level 3.
Huh.
Because they hated magic so much and scared of magic that it took 3 levels just to be cool with a
That's
wizard.
actually really interesting.
Yeah.
16?
And halflings couldn't be bards.
Fuck that.
I know, right?
Catch will rise again.
Yeah, cash rules everything around.
Oh yeah, you were in the bar in the game. By the way. You were playing in the bar. In the Monday game. You started playing that game.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Fun. Yeah, man. What do you want to do? You're outside the cube.
Just sand.
Well, what's
Well, you said
it
you were
actually
going to the
looks
left.
like? It looks like the end of an amphitheater, like an acoustic kind of propagator, right? Like this would have been a sort of stage or speaking thing, maybe,
Do you like the Opera House for Sydney?
in a way. Yeah, but it's
Imagine Red Rock.
Sure, that's good too. What are you gonna do?
How far is the other thing that might be an entrance? A good ways away?
100 feet.
Oh, it's not bad. I'll go to it.
Yeah. So you leave your friends behind,
Yeah.
and
Wait,
he
there's
starts
2
walking towards the other entrance, or the other thing.
I think we should probably follow.
Split the party.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, I wouldn't be splitting the party from
Are
one
you
person.
following? Vince?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tope comes with me.
As far as I can. I don't think I can follow him that far.
But he has
Come on,
my
Joe.
arm. He has my arm.
Come here.
A sleight of hand tied their feet together. They're one piece, so it's like
Yeah.
a 3-legged race.
That'd be fun if you
Because
weren't.
it's already a
you-
3-armed race.
It'd be fun if you weren't.
Could Candy reanimate the arm?
Permanently.
If she has
I mean, yeah, no. I mean, she can raise the dead. I'm just wondering.
She can raise the dead.
But she
It's
can't
a-
turn.
I don't think she has reanimate.
What if it's a dead arm?
And that is a different spell.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
And a whole.
We'll get there.
Isn't there a whole
Yeah.
class of?
Clerics have a weird access to necromancy spells.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it used to be clerics. If you you have this domain, and you can't take other domains,
Ah.
and so you have to have necromancy to animate
Okay,
dead.
yeah.
But animate dead, I think, is the
Yeah.
raise. Not raise dead is the resurrect them.
There's
Animate.
resurrect, there's raise dead, there's reanimate, and there's animate dead, which is different. Yeah, you start to walk over there, Benson, and you see what looks like a small opening with a battered, broken, kind of half door now.
What's
off its
This
hinges.
smells like Fruity Pebbles to me.
See, to me, it smelled like tobacco.
I smell pretty well.
You smell Fruity Pebbles too.
Lemon cookies.
Yeah, it's that.
Okay.
Oh.
We're not having a stroke.
Oh.
Okay.
But I was
I think that's
smoking my
toast.
pipe earlier. So.
Yeah, he was smoking his pipe. Yeah.
So it could be a mixture of that just makes it Fruity Pebbles.
Over here, it's Fruity Pebbles all day.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it. I was like, this is familiar.
It could be the laundry.
So could she turn the hand into a
Laundry.
ghoul?
To a ghoul?
Yeah, a ghoul hand.
Ghoul.
I mean, yeah, that would be cool.
We know it has to first.
I mean, because it could be a medium or small humanoid.
That's not a human.
What was the name of that movie? Idle Hands?
You tell that to Tope.
Yeah.
Reattach it to Taupe and have a ghoul hand, and it does whatever it feels like.
Is that one 90s movie?
A humanoid has to be defined as like having legs.
Idle Hands?
Idle Hands.
What?
That's what I just said.
They have it.
Yeah.
Honestly.
He's got fingers.
That's
What's
why it's
Devin
humanoid.
Sawa? Is that who's in it?
I don't know.
With her current
Sandy.
spell set, she
Yeah.
would struggle. That's not to say that she could
Was he in
do
anything
it,
else? Because if
Yeah.
it wasn't,
but
then
just on a
He was in a lot of
whim, she'd
Logan?
struggle.
That guy Logan?
No.
Huh?
That guy Logan?
No.
Different?
Maybe.
Maybe?
I'm gonna step outside.
He's like a super 90s guy.
Yeah.
super nice guy.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of super nice guys.
I would like
Look,
to
they've been sharing.
shoulder the door. Just
Roll a strength check.
Good guys, you've been sharing.
I'm
Evan.
really just not doing well.
Are they sharing the bone?
Check 15.
Yeah, you kind of smash through. Dust rises around you.
I feel
Why
And
do
you
I go
see
back
a
door shut?
small,
Let the door shut. Because I know
very
all my
narrow,
arms will
only
not
2
come
to
out.
3
It's
feet
only if you want
wide
to yell, I don't want to come
arch
in.
He never
shaft.
I know.
leading down.
So you don't have to.
Quite half of size. Yeah, no problem, Pete.
Yeah. What spacious place?
You guys watch as Benson disappears into the mine shaft door.
What? And then did he come back?
Never to be seen again.
What? I guess we need a new Benson.
Benson.
We need a Flenson.
Brenson.
Branson.
Son of Benson.
I tell Tope to stand guard at the door. Is that? Don't worry, I have your arm.
Uh-huh.
Is he still coughing dirt? Or is he okay? Really.
Oh, he's been near you. Oh, he's still even with near you. Yeah, you gotta.
I give him 5.
Let's see how that actually does work. Because he doesn't have much of HP. Oh. He kind of falls to a knee and he says, "Keep guard." He looks fucking rough, even after you gave him 5.
Very good Tope. Good Tope. I'm really running low on this hand, so
He pulls up some jerky and begins to eat it.
I asked for a piece. Thank you.
You have to rip it off. Like the ligaments of his one shoulder.
Is he a lefty or a righty? Now.
Now he's lefty.
Oh, that
Oh.
sucks.
I had a left hand.
That's why you're mad. You thought you had a left hand.
I'll relay the message that I found a spacious mine shaft. And I'm
You
going
hear
to-
nothing.
Okay.
So
Nothing
we should
passes
probably
through the-
check on Benson.
Whatever. Let's go find Brenton instead. He seems cooler.
Benson's way cooler.
I think Brenton's a barbarian.
Yeah. Fucking Princer.
What about Blenson with an L?
Blenson.
He's the Christmas version of.
Blenson.
He's got a light up nose.
He's literally a reindeer.
Can I play right here?
Sure.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna drop my cube.
Okay.
Hold your breath. But I put a double bandana on.
Alright.
Double down.
Double Dana.
Double bandana, that's what they call me in the South.
Double down.
Is it?
It
It
is.
says Southern.
Yeah.
You should know that.
Like the deep south?
Like the. Yes.
It's a hell joke.
Oh.
I saw this movie once.
Well, you know, I heard all dogs go to heaven, but I guess that's not true.
I'm gonna find out how many lives you really have.
I have 7 things. Oh, no, exactly. Precisely.
Got him.
Whoa, knowledge is power.
He kills you. You don't come back.
6. Oh.
Yeah. So she drops the cube. Benson's gone.
You all feel very exposed now.
Simon says, "Well, I'm gonna follow him," and then he walks in behind Benson.
I'll go too.
Okay.
I guess
You have to ask Toby.
Keela and Nephris shall venture forth as well.
Tobin stops everybody. Says, "Password."
Speak, friends, and you shall pass.
Password.
What's the Elvish word for friend?
Look, can you give me a hand? I just need to know. Like,
Oh.
can you give me a hand?
Damn.
Toby does not like that.
Simon just hollers down the. What's the password?
Do you want to play patty cake?
Benson.
Benson. Tobin says,
Branson.
"All right." And Simon walks in, stops you. Password.
Benson?
Huh?
Benson?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Know me, I guess?
Go in. It's a joke. I was
Lie.
really funny. I've lost my arm.
Toby's having a day. Just give him a break.
Give him a round of applause. Give him a pat on the back, because
You can do
Still
that.
clap. Sound of one hand clapping.
that's the thing.
What do I see down this?
Sure, Benson.
What do I
Like-
see?
It's like a segue.
Oh, well, I'm just
Yeah.
waiting to see who we're doing. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah, Benson. While they're waiting to figure out what they're doing, you continue forward, I guess. It's a very dark. So your blind sight or your dark vision, how's that working out?
Pretty well.
Pretty well. You still have that, right?
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't remember why.
Bell.
Because
Bell.
we all do.
Yep. I know. I'm just trying to figure out why he has it. I don't remember. So yeah, you're able to see out 30, 60 feet in front of you, whatever. As that kind of gets exposed into itself, it's a dark, dark place. 60 feet, you go into this narrow tunnel, and like we said, like, you're fine walking through this. It's not a problem for you. It slightly opens up, like
I'll eat
a
crumbs.
gas pack on an exhaust system, or like not a gas pack, a glass pack, where it just has the glass muffler. It opens up like that, where it just has that kind of round shape, and then narrows back in and tucks off to the left. Just exploring through as you continue forward. It's a little wider now, 4.5, 5 feet down on each side. Yeah, it's bigger than your wingspan.
Wow.
Yeah, it is. And as you huddle around the edge, as it turns left in front of you, it almost looks like, because of how dark it is, it stops out front. Do you continue?
I'll investigate.
Yeah, so you continue forward. Turns out it's a really sharp left turn directly into a cliff with a
Off the cliff?
120-foot precipice between it, just a cavern, just an opening. Ahead of you, you don't even see the top. You don't even feel like you've gone this far down. Below you, you can't see the bottom.
Like throw a rock
Where do you throw the rock?
down.
Down.
Yeah.
It goes. Oh, didn't go anywhere.
Oh.
Trickery.
Throw a rock up.
Do you have a live animal you can like toss on the bridge?
Because that's fine.
Pause. You guys, you're just now getting in. It's fucking tight. And it's hard to get through. And at this point, you guys are all having to kind of push your shoulders to kind of to the side, just to kind of shuffle through side by side. You're first or you're first?
I'll be first.
You're first. I need you to run a dexterity saving throw.
19 plus 5.
19 plus
24.
5, 24. That's really good. Okay, yeah. So with that, you see you feel as you're shuffling through something settle in your hand, and it almost pushes through.
So I'm so fucking strong.
And it's not a matter of it's not a matter. You're quick, and you pull your hand back, as then that part right there that would have been almost face or neck level, just slams against right in front of you, now creating a lower cavern.
What was it?
It's just the rock, it's the wall itself that
And
you
it
pushed
moved?
in,
Oh.
and then you felt it push. You reacted by pulling your hand out of the way as you
Like
felt
a
it
cat.
pushing this way, because cat-like reflexes,
Right.
And it slams full force against there. That would have been this area of your face.
So we should all duck.
But you have to now. There's something physically in the way.
We should all
So
duck.
like literally the ceiling is just like.
Now it does this now, where it didn't before.
That's in time, no problem. Just so you guys know.
I can go.
So you duck down now. At this point, just to show you kind of the idea here is, you have to be at least this low. Thanks, Ruckus. To get through. And now you're really having to put your hands, or else you could try to not touch the walls, but that's up to you.
We could have just
We
crawled
can
on all
polymorph.
fours.
You
Polymorph.
can't. Your shoulders are too wide.
So the shape of this tunnel is just like the shape of like when the Roadrunner like ran through a wall, and it's like the shape of him.
No.
So I don't understand why I can't crawl on all fours.
Your shoulders are too wide.
But they fit through this way.
Like I said, when you first entered, you had to go in this way.
Oh, I don't like this cavern at all.
Vincent was fine.
I had a great time.
Vincent's a halfling.
I ran through it.
I don't like this at all.
His whole wingspan is only 3 feet.
Guess I'm just gonna keep going, whichever way I can.
So, as being a cat type thing, you start to crunch down, crawl through.
Yep.
It's slow.
And I need to follow, I guess. If I can get, I don't know if I can fit through.
You can. It's just tough. For you, you'd almost be hitting your shoulders like this and having to pull through. Yeah.
All right.
Or like I said, like I did, it's basically how you feel. There's your two options.
All right. Yeah. Or polymorph.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned it. Is that what you want to do?
If you do that, you should go first.
I'm not worried about it. Don't worry about it. I'll just try to squeeze through. It doesn't seem like immediately needed, so
Sure.
I reserve the polymorph.
Not a problem.
I'm gonna keep going.
You feel this floor beneath you begin to give. And actually give you more room, which is nice at first, as you begin to kind of like, okay, and kind of give it, and then you realize that you've hit the limit of that, and the ceiling above you then begins to come down.
Can I fit through any of these places?
It's expand beneath you,
Oh,
and now this is starting to come down. What do you do?
keep going
How quickly?
as fast as I can.
There you go.
Because buddy,
On little cat toes.
Yeah.
You have that ability where you can do double movement.
I do
Your
double
cat.
movement.
Yeah, so she, very cat-like, you watch as Meriwether kind of just takes all.
She takes a poop and then
the floor
does the
beneath you
zoomies.
begins to give as well. Like, it almost seems like it's kind of waving back like that. But the ceiling begins to come down beneath you. Helsing, you're behind everybody at this point. You're the very last one. So it's really going to come down to probably you and her, who's not here. He stay outside. You told him to.
He can totally fit through because he's only got one arm.
His shoulders the same width. So,
Who's the most injured right now?
we're not there yet.
No, I mean NPCs.
Oh, likely the unconscious one is still back at the ship.
That's back at the ship.
Yeah.
We grabbed everybody that we could have. And
Y'all
searched
didn't,
for
y'all didn't put them all in the thing. Y'all found them. For some reason, Tope's with you.
yeah. I don't
Because
want
he's been hit your arm.
We're buddies now.
Yeah, you guys left Nathan, Jesse,
Oh.
and
I thought we took them all with
Xerxes and
us.
Perry.
I don't like any of them.
I said we should take everybody with us, but I guess no one just listened. Oops.
I brought Joe.
He's outside, dying.
He'll be fine.
He's fine. He's cauterized.
He'll be okay.
He's got the tomb rod.
I was on.
That's a weird D&D equivalent to like tuberculosis, I think.
The tomb rub?
Tomb rot.
Oh.
So anyway, you run out. You make it out just fine. You go to
Yeah.
15 feet as like the ceiling now is starting to get where if you were to reach up, you would touch it. It's getting shorter as you kind of run out, kind of look back behind you. Shortly after, Keela's right behind you, and she's a little shorter, I think, if that's right. 'Cause she's an elf, and she's able to nimbly make it through. Helsing,
How many feet is it?
you've got about 10 feet to cover. It's not that hard.
Okay,
Yeah, but you then realize that, like, as it comes down back to that smaller shaft, it stops.
Like stops altogether?
Yeah, but it would have crushed you.
So where did Benson go?
Benson's been out in front the whole time.
And I'm still following him?
Yeah.
He went through this?
Well, he didn't have to. He didn't touch the walls.
It's normal sized. Why would I touch the walls?
So then what? So can I go any farther?
Sure.
Okay, go
It
farther.
opens up into a large glass pack
This place is huge.
sized room. That's more like 10 feet on each side, you know, or 10 feet out from the middle. And then it kind of goes back into a regular sized shaft, 5 to 5.5 feet.
You know, your regular size shafts.
5 to 5.5 feet wide. And then it looks like in front of you it takes a left. You hear Benson throwing rocks. Or you hear something throwing
Are
rocks.
you bored?
You know,
You can't see him, but you can ask for him. Or you can rock talk.
Benson, where are you?
I'm throwing rocks in Body Club.
How far away are you from me right now? Dude, give me a measurement.
2 millimeters, she won't
Smell me.
understand.
Smell me and tell me how far away we are.
No.
You can smell 'em.
I have no idea. I'm close. I'm close.
Do I have whiskers I can use to like detect how far things are?
Yes.
Only on spaces that you're going through.
Yeah.
I'm going through space right now.
But it's not, they're not touching them. For those of you that didn't see, she went. She flexed her whisker muscle.
Well, I would like for one to say I don't think that's how whiskers work, but I'll keep going forward.
That's not how any of this works.
Yeah.
You can put a plate on there.
Yeah. So that bone.
The dragon bone. Dragon tooth.
So yeah, you come out of the corner, and it looks like the shaft in front of you is gonna end. And then just as it looks like it does, it takes a hard left, and you kind of almost have to stop yourself from running into Benson as he's kind of like got a handful of rocks. And what looks out in front of him, it looks like a cavern that's very dimly lit, but 120 feet across, like a ravine. And above, you can't even see the ceiling. Below you, you can't see the floor.
I want him to throw one rock, and I'm
rock.
going to listen very carefully.
He throws a rock, and it
Like right away.
hits right where it looks like there would be ground if this ravine were connected.
I'm gonna tiptoe out there.
So brave.
I'm a cat.
I can see pretty clearly.
You
Yeah.
can see really clearly. Yeah.
What do I say?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're wondering why they're throwing rocks.
Is it just?
I'm tiptoeing out.
Yeah. Do you sing?
No.
No.
But I do like hold my nose. Just in case I fall and there's water.
No. That's a very cat-like thing to do. How do you hold a cat's nose?
Just very firmly, because
The
it'll
same
move a
way you
lot.
hold a dog's nose. Come here, dog.
Not a snout.
Cats have snouts?
Cats have snouts too, bro.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a cat skull?
Listen, you'd have to plug the nostrils. You can't like
Yes,
squeeze
you can.
open.
You can
No,
squeeze
can't
it.
Yeah,
squeeze
you
them.
can actually.
You can squeeze it.
Ain't no way it would work.
You can do it.
It wouldn't prevent water from going.
It would help.
It wouldn't
she's doing
let
this
water
then.
come in.
That's what I'm thinking. You'd have to do that.
So when we were in Scotland, he kept flipping people off because he'd go 2.
Oh, is that what it means?
Kinda. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, First guy was got one. And I was like, oh, I only got 2. And he was like, 2? And I was like, oh. Sorry about that.
Because they all go either like that or they go that when they want to say 2.
To fuck you.
Yeah.
That's
anyway.
VA.
Yeah, you start to walk right out.
I do. With grace and intelligence.
It's not poised.
Don't trip on my
It's
rocks.
not graceful.
Yeah, trip on a rock and I fall and die.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
You know, just thinking about that when you said this is 2,
I
whatever.
finish.
Well, whatever. But so if you do the VA symbol, it's fuck you too,
It's true.
Fuck you too, yeah.
which is the VA model, the unofficial model.
The unofficial.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys walk right through that into a similarly sized cavern
Those are
or
boobs.
path that then
Blood.
veers a little bit to the right. This is when it becomes more apparent of what you're in.
Cribs, yeah.
The speaking of crypts, the walls
Whoa.
themselves you now realize are just lined with skulls.
This place is awesome.
It's like our living room.
All the way around to the top, as much as they could
Do
round
I
it
smell
out.
the necrotic in the air?
Oh, it smells very necrotic.
I have resistance to necrotic, by the way.
It's good.
Yes.
You should make sure you do your
It's
math
written
that
down.
way.
Yeah.
Keela is gonna try to talk to one of the skulls. Speak of the dead.
Sure.
Thought that only works on fresh corpses.
I mean, skulls can be fresh.
Well, I mean, if they're saucy when they were alive, like hey
Saucy.
baby, pinch
No.
butts.
No, it says you grant the semblance of life and intelligence to a
Good.
corpse of your choice. Then you have to answer questions you pose. The corpse must still have a mouth.
Does it have a mandible?
Yeah, does mandible count?
Mandibles count, man.
I mean, is it just gonna be like?
Well, Steve, how did he talk?
Steve's different.
Yeah,
Yes.
Steve's different, man.
I miss Steve.
Mind if I grab a seltzer water?
No, please.
If you have to.
Would you want to drink it?
Yeah, I like seltzer water.
No, I mean grabbing it. Grabbing by the seltzer water.
Steve was literally an animated corpse. Like, he had facial expressions.
He was a great guy.
And you know what? Steve didn't talk.
That's
that was
right.
his whole thing.
That was it, right?
Yeah, that's his whole shtick. Steve didn't talk.
He had a lot of shticks.
This is Bones.
So I guess I'm gonna be up late playing with my 3D printer.
I would say so.
I'll bring some results next game. It was like 240.
It's not bad.
It's a kit though. You gotta build it. You gotta put it together yourself.
That makes it fun.
Yeah. I mean, I like putting shit together because then you know how it works.
Yeah.
It looks. I can see you doing some 3D shit.
I would like to have a printer, yeah.
It's the Ender 3, one of the best, cheapest ones on the market.
Wait, there you got one click yes, one
It's
click
all
for
for
yes,
Amazon,
2 clicks
too.
for no.
Free shipping?
If you want to do that, that's fine.
Well, I got Prime for a week. I signed up for Prime for a week just so I can get the 2-day free shipping. I'm gonna cancel it as soon as I get my
Nice.
stuff.
We did that for American Gods. We did what was it, Stars for a week.
Oh yeah.
Canceled it as soon as we binge watched it.
That's exactly what we did.
We do that for a lot of things and then we forget to cancel them.
Brown.
Do you like the TV show? It's a lot different from the book.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. It is a lot different. I just consider it in 2 separate universes kind of deal.
Yeah.
It's
I know. I
I
cut
think
off
it
right there at
sounds
the House of the
inside.
Rock, and I was like, oh, I wanted to see what the place looks like because
Yeah.
apparently it's a real place.
right, yeah.
There's
yeah.
no
Yeah, Matt's been
doors
there.
beside this
Yeah.
cavern. It's just
You just haven't made it to anything yet.
all of the roadside attractions and
Yeah,
all of the
you only
places
see
in
6
that book
They're
are real.
real, yeah.
Even like the ash tree.
Alright,
The ashtray.
so,
It's
Oh
like,
yeah, yeah. I heard it was
we were
real.
talking about whether or
I
not
heard
they
it's
were
like
trying to
local to
raise
not
dead,
us, but like
talk to
the area.
You're moving
It's
forward.
North
somewhere.
Carolina?
No, it's like 100 miles somewhere
As you move
around
forward, you
Blacksburg.
notice that it
Right.
opens up to a small,
Maybe like 100
very
miles
halfling-sized
south?
tunnel to the left.
But I know it was like
And
Virginia or something
continues
like that.
Yeah.
forward
Hey.
into
What are you doing?
a larger room.
The growling over the bone.
Oh.
And
just a hallway to
squishes
the
all
left.
up in his face.
At least a bigger room.
I mean, the other one's upstairs.
there's a hallway to the left.
Omar's sleeping.
And if
He's
you
not
keep
eating
going
it.
forward, it leads to a larger room.
Oh.
Are we raising dead?
We're gonna speak with the dead. Yes.
Speak of the dead. Alright, we're gonna use the 1 click for yes, 2 clicks for no.
Yes.
Alright, I'm fine with that
You're
because
supposed to click. once.
You've been trying to use. You've been trying to use spell
Oh,
filter.
sorry.
All right, so yeah, you cast that. It's a concentration up to 10 minutes.
Yes.
Trumpet.
She put on your
And ask up to
That's
5
antenna.
questions.
your antenna. Upside down.
Oh, look at me.
Okay.
Flip it
Look
around.
at you. Yeah.
Then it might be antenna.
So does it work with one of the skulls?
Which store you want? There's 500 right here that you can choose from.
All of them.
The
Pick
most
the one that would understand you.
yeah, the most
There's
regal
different-
looking one.
Run an investigation check.
Have you seen that theme where it's like Christian, atheist, Buddhist? It's all the same skulls.
Oh
Yeah.
That's what basically you're picking from. They're all the same.
Where's investigation? Is it? It's 4, so not very good. 11.
Are you
11. Yeah, she picks one that has a gold tooth.
Okay.
Yeah.
It turns out to be the lowest class person.
Right.
Right, crikey.
Yeah. So all right. It seems to work. There's a shift.
Yeah.
She feels like it worked. Is it her doing it?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Kila's doing it. So what kind of questions should we ask this thing?
She
It
casts
says.
it. No.
I'm kidding.
So it said no.
Maybe we should ask it which way is the way
I don't know
out.
if I showed you.
I think it gotta be yes or
Who
no.
is
my,
this?
That's my character on Mondays.
Oh man, we could be friends. I like his eyeballs.
It was sloppy.
Cool. Good work.
You're a cat?
Yeah.
You're a cat.
You got double movement.
Well, but the next round I had to make 0 move where I had to
Yeah.
restart. It's Captain Rumbulian Blackfoot.
I like that.
Full title only. You can only. That's
Only
you
full
can dress
title.
it.
Yeah.
Cool.
I left the other Matt and Spike's characters with the bill. I ordered a ton of food, ate, and I snuck out.
I feel like you should really have a cat named that though.
What?
You should really have a cat named that.
Oh no, that's my other persona. I'm a charlatan. You get to have a second persona.
Yeah, but like you should have a cat in real life. You should name him that.
Oh, a real life cat.
Yeah.
Well, I did, but he
You know,
died.
real life.
Yeah, but he died. So.
Oh.
Way to bring it up.
Yeah, Rico, way to go.
Good job.
Loser.
It was like 7 years ago. So.
Yeah.
7
Fresh.
years.
Way
Fresh.
to
It
go.
hurts. It cuts
Open
deep.
wound.
He's my
Way to
best
put
friend.
salt in that fresh wound. It's good. Make it heal faster.
So I guess I would inform it like 1 click yes, 2 clicks no. That's what Kila would say.
What would Kila say?
What? Yeah, what would WWQD?
She would say, 1 click yes, 2 clicks.
Yeah.
She's
Very
so
well.
quiet.
Yes.
I feel like I'm being watched.
Like,
Keela does too.
She has a special ability to see other dimensional monsters, you know, some Cronenbergs in the corner, and she just stares at them.
do I have to sense things? Can I sense a thing?
You're not doing you right now. I'm just letting you know that on the side. We're doing
When
Keela.
we,
You do
when,
you.
When do
We're
we
not
get to
doing
do,
you.
When do we get to do
We're
it?
doing Keela's right now. She's
Yeah.
cast the
Yeah.
spell. She's
You do
asking
you.
questions.
We're not
She's in
doing
the middle of stuff. I'm
So-
just letting you know something.
So Kila's first question would be like, because she doesn't want to be rude, she'd be like,
How you
I
doing?
hope you're doing all right. Are you happy? Oh,
I
poor
forgot
thing.
which one means what.
2 means no.
Oh.
It's not happy.
1 if I land, 2 if I sink.
Oh, good. Great.
It means he's on
Have you ever
land.
had a cat that died? We can talk about it.
All right, second. Okay, so you're not happy. So, is there? Do you think there's anything in here that might do us a little harm? What? How fucked are we?
That's good.
how
Yes to
fucked
know.
are we? Yeah.
That's question 3.
Yeah.
But
Oh shit.
Yeah, you can do it on a scale of, how fucked are we on a scale of yes to no?
Oh yeah. 0 to 10. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes being fucked, no being
There's no answer.
We're
On a
good.
scale from 0 clicks to 10 clicks, how fucked are we?
Nah, there's no answer. It doesn't know.
Would you like me to take you with me?
Great.
Are you sure? Okay, that's all. I would have had more
It
fun
goes-
with it if it.
Man, it's like if the party would have gotten together beforehand and talked about this.
We never do when we do that. What do
You had 10 minutes. You had 10 minutes to talk about it beforehand.
I just couldn't keep straight what the answers were anyway.
There's something in here that's going to do us harm.
It can.
It's been some.
Can do us harm, and it didn't want to go with us.
Out of 5 questions. That would Benson,
Yes.
you're at the fork. Well, not fork. There's a hard right or hard left, or that continues forward into a larger room. You can't quite see what's in the larger room.
I'll go forward.
Sure.
I'll let them know.
Okay.
Going forward.
You guys are all informed. There's a
Forward.
small halfling-sized tunnel to the left, and he's not going to go in it. He's going to
Good.
go forward into the larger room.
Yeah, smart.
As you move in,
Maybe we should go to the half.
there look like there are 3 family crypts in the wall, embedded in. 2 of them look very worn. One of them looks like it hadn't cracked, and like you can still like read it.
Oh,
Like there's letters, there's words on it. The other ones it's hard to read.
I read it.
Sure.
What language is it in?
It actually is in common. Yeah.
I read that.
Yeah. It says, "In death, I forever sleep."
Oh. Okay. That's good.
I'm looking forward to death
That's
now.
good.
No kidding.
I love sleep.
The other ones are cracked though.
The other ones are worn.
Worn. Worn?
Like
It's hard to
somebody's been
see them.
rubbing up on
You
'em?
can't really. Well, we were literally just in a necropolis. The tombstones and stuff like that, as they age and as they weather and as they get old, you just can't read them as well anymore. The facade that is chiseled falls apart, and
Yeah,
just the stone
people
remains.
spend like thousands and thousands of dollars on these old ass fucking crypts
Well,
and
they're new
tombs.
when they spend the money on them.
And then by the time I roll around up in your graveyard, it's all falling apart, and I can't even read your goddamn name anymore. How
It is a
about that?
waste. It is a waste. Just throw your body to
Coffins
the
are the
wolves.
same way.
Yeah.
They're all super shitty.
Well,
Don't they
they
cover them in concrete too now?
Doesn't matter. Like we've gotten some in vaults.
Funerals?
Like, postal vaults that are just.
Funerals,
Riddled
cemetery,
water.
graveyards,
Rotted.
they're all bullshit.
they're
Burn
terrible.
me.
Yeah.
Let me go.
Science.
Burn you?
Dead. Yeah.
And now?
What's
no,
that?
Right
no.
now.
When I'm dead.
Right now when I'm dead. Right now when I'm dead.
Nothing's disturbed.
Just you. You're
Just me.
disturbed.
Ooh,
Ooh, ah, ah, ah. You gotta do it lackluster. Ooh, ah,
Doesn't
ah,
do
ah.
it.
ah,
Doesn't
ah,
do
ah,
it. Yeah.
Okay. And that's all that's in this large room.
Mhm.
This scripts. Alright. I'll go check out the tunnel to the left.
Simon kind of pulls you. You don't have suspicious?
I mean, it looks fine.
There's only one,
I thought there was 3.
but he can read.
Oh.
Alright.
I mean, I mean,
He
if you
can't
can
We'll go
read
your
it,
way.
if you
We'll
can
go
read
your way.
it,
We'll
if
go
you
your
can
way.
read it,
We'll go
if
your
you
way.
can read
You're.
Oh, sorry.
You go back up a little ways, about 50 feet back up the tavern, of the cavern, and now take the right, and go through this really small hole.
Guys, go in that small.
You guys could crawl, but he
Well,
can stay.
did you pay the boys, the
I
trolls?
paid
Trolls
for
toll.
toll.
Yeah.
So now you can go in the boys' hole.
What
So
happens if we touch the walls?
you don't know.
I'm not going in there.
So while he's in there, do we like test it?
Yeah, he can just walk in it. You guys would have to crawl.
I am going to, let's see.
Fireball.
I'm gonna scry on him. I'm gonna watch what you do.
Sure.
A
Subscribe.
scribbity scribbity scrap.
So yeah, he willingly fails to save, so I can watch and see what he does.
That's fine.
I start touching myself.
Yeah. How long does Scry
I
last?
just start. You watch. You're gonna watch.
Watch these walls cave in.
Last 10 minutes.
Perfect.
So you guys watch Helsing, his eyes kind of cloud over, and he kind of looks around like he's blind. Benson, you just walk into the cavern. It makes
And I'll tell them what
yeah,
as
and
I'm
he's
seeing it.
saying, he's like, oh, he's taking a slight left. And then you see where it looks like it opens up a little bit to the side, but it might be another path that's really narrow and hard to see. It might just cut off right there. But in front of you, it widens a little bit, but it doesn't get much taller. And then it kind of looks like it's going to make a right-hand turn.
I'll go right.
So you have forward, and then you see in there, and inside are 4 columns in a 15-foot tall,
It's huge.
yeah, 10 foot by 20 foot, kind of roundish kidney bean size or shaped room. Apparently empty.
Apparently empty.
While I'm describing what this is, I'm also like, don't go in that door. He can't hear me.
Yeah, but you can.
Oh, that's right. I can talk to him in the ear.
I might not listen.
He might not listen.
Pretty stubborn.
But I'm like a person watching a horror movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Don't go in there.
Don't go
You
in
dumb
there.
white bitch.
Run!
It's a trip. I'll go back the other way.
Sure. So you go back down, and you you come back through. It seems more apparent that this is a path that now goes off to your right. You take that?
I take that.
Sure. It leads to a dead end.
Dead end.
And now you're dead. Thank you for playing Dark Souls.
I look for secret doors
With your thing?
with my special thing. I
Yeah.
Detect secret doors, 30 feet. I find all the secret doors.
Directly beneath you.
Ah! This is easy. I open it.
You put his,
He said it's a
in his
damage.
mouth.
Wait a minute.
It is a trap door that is covered in dirt, and you feel around kicking, and you run into your foot actually clings onto the latch.
But
Pull up.
does this trapdoor have a trap?
No.
Oh, you got lucky then.
You pick it up and you look down, and it's a shaft that leads to where you can't see. It is almost straight down. There are a couple of ropes kind of on the sides like hasps.
Hasps.
Not hasps, like half ropes. Hasps is a word, but it's not the word I was looking for. They're basically look like what would be grips. Like if the shaft was itself a ladder and somebody has put ropes, they are old.
Delivered?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. That's good to hear. That's great to hear. I would like to,
Jump down the shaft.
obviously.
I
Check
feel
for
like,
traps down the shaft.
I think
while jumping down.
we should tell Benson to halt.
Trap shaft.
Yeah, just
Wait for us.
wait, bro.
Oh.
Y'all can rock talk him, and as long as Helsing's been describing all of this,
Yeah, we
You
should
can
tell
talk
him
to
to
him.
wait.
you can talk to him.
Wait. And I'm gonna follow him.
Keela and I will go as well.
I will light a torch and go down that shaft.
Perfect.
And not wait.
So you guys start to kind of crawl through, expecting him to do that. Helsing, are you gonna quit scrying or?
Because it doesn't say it's a concentration spell,
Yeah.
but it doesn't say that I can just normally operate.
That's kind of a flare thing.
Okay.
So yeah, if you want to follow along, that's fine. You won't be able to concentrate much on what he's doing,
Right.
but you can definitely follow along. And you generally now you're kind of getting sparks of vision.
You can't do like picture in picture.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's
Picture
not
in
quite
a little
picture in
bit.
picture. It's more like flashes as you're going through.
I was like X. He's fapping.
You're getting 10 frames of what's happening every 10 seconds kind of thing. Like it's kind of just you're just aware of what's happening. That is more of just a artistic reference, I guess. Reference.
License.
Yeah. So you begin to go down the shaft, and like.
Oh no, I just drop a torch. I don't
Do
know.
you drop a torch?
Yeah,
Yeah,
torch drop.
sure, you can do that.
Yeah, I do that.
You drop it and it plummets.
No.
It does. And it does stop, however, that you can see it.
I can see it.
Yeah. and it's hiding a big chunk of it. There's a distance. It's hard to really tell. You would imagine this is 80 to 150
I got a
feet down.
27 intelligence. No, not 27. 21 intelligence check on just determining the distance to fill down the shaft.
Yeah, sure. Helsing kind of walks up right behind you as you're like really focusing in on this. He goes, "I'd say 150."
Is that feet or meters?
I see him.
Yeah. That's feet.
Do you get scared of yourself for a moment?
I was like,
Is there a ladder?
Is that the face I make?
Kinda.
I'm
that what
coming
I look
there.
like? Jeez,
So am
I
I
need
not
to
there
shave.
yet?
Yeah, you're right behind him.
Alright. I'll venture down.
So there are ropes that are mounted.
Just like loops on the
Yeah,
wall.
yeah.
How
I wanna go
wide is the
first.
shaft?
It's not too bad.
Because you could just
See?
grab on and push, press against your back and just walk
You
down.
probably could.
I'm
It's
gonna
that
go
thick.
first because I'm a cat.
I think Benson already started.
No, he didn't.
I'm pretty sure I heard him say, "I'm going
Rewind
down."
tape.
Have we long rested yet?
No.
Yes.
No.
And you haven't short rested?
We haven't short rested.
Yeah.
I feel fine.
We probably
Probably
should
good now.
do one soon or something.
Maybe do you want to set base camp at the bottom of the trapdoor?
Yeah.
Let's see what we can do.
I think the bottom of a haunted shaft is the best place. When we
Set
went to
camp.
Scotland, we went into a haunted shaft, and it was fucking terrifying.
Oh yeah.
Yes, they turned we went under the ground in the vaults underneath the city, and they turned off all the fucking lights. And then the tour guide was walking around in circles around us, and then he'd yell in your ear. It was scary as shit.
Was it scary as shit?
Yes, it was.
Just
Then he took us in this old graveyard where J.K. Rowling got all the names for Harry
We
Potter.
molested you?
We did get to do the double tour, which was uncommon and nice.
So we went to the graveyard where J.K. Rowling got all the names for Harry Potter, and he took us into this restricted area where you had to have a key to go in, and there was this one tomb that you go in, and I swear to fucking God,
It's
he
great.
doesn't believe me, but you go into it and you feel like you're falling side. I couldn't walk all the
No,
way
it's
into
not that I
it.
don't believe her. I know exactly what it is, because I was the only person that actually did stand all the way in the back, where he said, "Guys, we're going to put you in the back, but don't stand in the back wall." So that's where I stood. What it was, it's a subway or something like that. There's a room that somebody architecturally has designed that you can stand on one corner and whisper, and they can hear you in the other corner of the room. It has that or design to it unintentionally. So when you get in the back of that room, it does fuck with your equilibrium.
No, I couldn't even walk in there, and I felt like I was falling over.
It really messes with you, and
It was like when you smoke salvia.
They
and
had
you feel
a
you know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
They had
Yeah,
a fake.
no, it was fucked.
They had a fake jump scare in there, where they actually had one of the employees waiting outside. Because of the way sound traveled in that room, I could hear him
It was
walking
so,
up
and it was at
from outside,
11 o'clock at night.
and it sounded like
so
he was
it was
coming up behind me.
terrifying.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so it was really weird, but everything that guy said as he was moving back and forth, talking to different people, turning his head, it would be like, that is left ear, that is right ear, the way that it was, and it did. It gave you a weird
I had to
pressure.
hold on to the gate so I wouldn't fall down.
Yeah.
It was scary.
But that's just that's an architectural thing. We know what that is.
I didn't know what that was. I still don't know what that is. It's a motherfucking ghost is what that
It's
is.
sound. It's pressure. Anyway,
Goddamn Halloween is what
so
that
you're going down,
Here you go,
Right.
timber.
shit is.
followed by her.
Me.
I really should have broke down that trampoline.
How much do you weigh?
Really?
Ooh.
I don't know.
No questions.
Is it on here? I don't weigh a lot. I don't know.
It's
I'm
more
not a
than
lot.
you.
Yes. But
It is.
moderately, not a lot more.
I don't know. His hammer might weigh him down.
That's true.
I'm 40 pounds, so.
So he's a 6-year-old.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're fine. Yeah. The ropes
I'm
are
just a
fine.
heavy 40.
Right. Yeah.
Is that
It's a stout,
6-year-old?
yeah.
Very
40
dense.
pounds?
Dense.
Rough. Yeah.
So, you feel the ropes, kind of,
I mean, I don't have kids, so I don't know. That's always gauge. I always gauge kids older than that.
as you're going through, but you're like,
Way
you
too
feel
young.
safe.
Yeah.
You know.
You're
You
under
don't
18,
feel
you're
so
12.
safe, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
So how wide is this chamber that we're going to?
It's only about
pretty
3.5 feet.
So I can really just hold on to
So
the
I need
sides.
you to make a dexterity saving throw.
But I'm telling you, this is also what I can do.
You're only doing this because you're reacting to the ropes.
If the ropes ain't doing it, I can just hold on to the sides. What am I doing?
This is your opportunity.
I rolled a 1.
No.
Did you really?
Yes.
She falls.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
You gonna catch
What,
me?
doesn't cat like reflexes have come in?
I land on my feet and break them.
I thought Tabaxi's have skills about landing.
I don't think so.
Can I dodge?
Oh yeah, you're next.
Yeah, I don't think I do.
Man.
I mean, I just have like good acrobat. What if I try and flip over in the air and just like catch myself?
That's your dexterity saving throw. Yeah, so you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage as you land on your feet at the bottom of the shaft. I also need you to make a dex save. It's not as hard to dodge her.
Well, that's good. The dex saving.
Yeah.
How close are you?
Or strength, whichever one's better for you.
No, 150 feet down, so you're not near me.
No,
But
he's
am
not
I
that
near
far
him?
down. He just got started.
That's just started.
Oh, you on tandem jump?
Well, then I don't think the shaft is big enough for
He does like riding on people's backs. He likes to be a backpack.
Quite a bit.
No, I do have my.
Your strength or dexterity, it's up to you.
Strength.
Whether or not, he's just asking if you're close enough to add 5.
Oh, yeah,
instead
yeah,
of
I am.
4, and
Okay.
he is.
Okay. Good. That is 27.
Yeah. Did you? It was a natural one. Yeah, you're fine. You hold on.
I
Cling
do
to
go. No.
Yeah, with one pinky.
With
Like
Tope's hand.
Just with Tope's hand holding on. No. Or is that what you're reaching out to her with?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well. Holstered.
I would make something with his hand.
It's a holster, but it's just sitting like that, and then
Yeah.
when he walks away,
it does this.
it's got rings on it. He holds it and it casts whatever spells in the ring.
I like
She
that.
passed out with a in her mouth.
Why did it do that?
She passed out.
Like, no matter what, I look at
I
it.
don't know.
She's a dummy.
Look, she passed out with a bone in her mouth.
Oh.
I like that you're showing her a picture. She's right there.
Don't disturb her.
No.
T&D, guys. Do not disturb.
Okay. Whoa.
So, yeah, you're at the bottom. Do you guys follow
Don't break my
suit?
torch.
Oh, she's broken a rung or two as well.
Is the torch still lit?
Yeah, you're on it, on fire.
If you like it, then you should have put a ring on
Really?
it.
No.
Oh. So, can I pick it up and just kind of look around?
Sure.
Did you land on it and you're like falling about on it?
There's a shaft.
And then you're back up to the top of the shaft.
Like up or?
Oh yeah, there's a shaft up, but then there's one that goes.
I feel like you're using the shaft a bit
I'm
too
gonna
liberally.
call it south, but just a certain direction. Three of the walls are nothing. One of them goes up.
And do I see anything that way?
It takes a left or
Do-
right. It takes a right.
Do I still feel like I'm being watched?
Yes. But like harder. The walls here are not lined with skulls.
So, before anybody comes down, I want to like ask the thing that's watching me. What's up, bro?
How are you guys coming down?
I thought you were gonna clean your butthole while no one's looking. It's been itchy for the past.
Or are you? You don't
10
have
hours.
to come down.
No, I guess we kind of we did want to do a short rest down at the bottom, right?
We'll figure it out, I guess, when we find it.
We go back up to the tombs.
So no.
Not here. I mean, we can't. Not with them down there, and us up here.
Well, I'm saying we could all short rest at the bottom, right?
Sure, we could.
If y'all want to.
Get down there. We'll scout ahead a little bit, see if it's safe enough.
Oh, if we are gonna short rest, then I'm just gonna try to superhero land it.
Yeah, do
150
it.
feet.
Yeah?
Yeah. Hey, if we're short resting, are we short resting?
No guarantees.
Yes. Maybe.
Maybe. Yes, we're gonna short rest.
Yes.
It's possible. Unlikely. I'm just gonna keep going.
Forever.
We'll never rest.
You jump.
I'm dead.
We're not short resting.
No, you're fine. You can survive that. That's easy.
I did.
It's not done.
No, isn't it like 15 die 6s? Is it a die 6 per 10 feet?
It's not
I
bad.
didn't want to do that.
You're fine.
You can heal yourself.
You're fine.
I will say this: I rolled 3 1s in the first set of rolls.
Okay.
So, yeah,
My
max
man.
90 points of max damage. So
Yeah.
if you got
We're
9
short
points.
resting, right? Yeah.
You're fine. How much-
Short resting
how
doesn't
much
give
you
you
got?
all your healing back. You only use half your hit dice to heal.
Yeah.
You're fine. Though.
Yeah.
You're so far. You're really
I
not
would've
taking
done
a
it.
lot.
I wouldn't. She did it.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Nothing bad's been happening.
Take 41 points of bludgeoning damage.
It's actually really. That's really not.
It's really not
bad.
that bad.
Worth it.
Do I land it?
Oh yeah, you landed.
Okay.
That's why you took full damage. Is that you had to like then resist it on the other end. Yeah. Oh yeah. I would have tried to help you, but if somebody says I jump, fuck it, you jump.
Yeah.
If you fall, I'm not gonna punish you too bad.
Yeah.
You jump.
No
yeah,
way.
it's on you, babe.
Well, if we're sneaking from somebody, they know we're here now.
This happens all the time.
Because I'm sure it's loud.
No, I
Loud.
cast darkness. It's fine.
You cast instead thaumaturgy, and it's louder than it should have been. It's worth it.
But he farted when he landed, and that's what was
yeah.
amplified. The thaumaturgy amplified it.
How does Keela come down?
Yeah, she's gonna try to be really graceful with the rungs and everything.
Elf. Yeah. She's fine.
Yeah.
Give us a dexterity save one time, let's say.
9, 11. I guess she's near me, so she goes to +5.
She's
so.
not. She's 150 feet away from you.
But I mean, when? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, so she got 11. So.
She's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. She's good.
How wide's the shaft?
Like 3.5 feet.
Okay, so I can't use my rings.
Nah, it'd be tough.
So that's fine. Dim door.
Housing appears. Right next to you appears Simon. Hey.
Okay.
Yeah. No problem.
Oh yeah, you could. Oh no, you couldn't.
Wait, can he
Step.
dim door too?
He has teleport.
It's not
Oh, well,
far
I mean,
enough.
because you can do multiple people teleport or one
Do it
person
late.
with dim door.
One person's
It's
in
too-
door.
a little bit.
It's like, yeah, we should have stopped and talked about it, but you know, they don't have to do that here. So, we just, each his own.
So does the thing answer me?
No. But all your friends are there.
But I'm gonna assume that they don't feel it.
Keela does.
But I'm gonna assume that she
Fair enough.
doesn't.
Where are you guys gonna go?
Let's take an hour short rest.
Up ahead, there's a small clearing.
I'll sneak ahead and scout the clearing.
Sure. There's a large, perfectly circular.
Natural 20 on sneak.
It's even better.
Snake.
Large,
step on
perfectly circular, spherical, I should say, stone sitting in a weird kind of hand dug out clearing.
Sorcerer's Stone.
Yeah.
It just looks like a stone.
Wait. Listen really closely. Do I hear Blackie Green?
Do
No.
You don't. You died.
what's the check for that?
It would be hilarious if the end boss was Blackie Green.
Alright.
He's gaining so much power, and he like his voice like gets into your
Blah
head.
blah 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 Blackie Green.
I am outside of this reference.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah.
an early reference, but it's never died.
And
What was it, level 2?
It was 2 to 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can do an investigation on that, just to make sure there's no Blackie Greens.
this is
12.
what I
It's
prefer
full
to tear it
of-
apart.
No, it's no Blackie Greens.
I prefer to tear that shit
But
down.
seeing it, it's definitely made. It's manufactured. Not but by somebody. Somebody took the time to build this.
Arcana?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Do that.
17.
Judging by the marks on it, a few of the runic things that you recognize really easily before you have to just read everything. This looks like to you a really, really big, old version of a scrying stone. It's about 25 pounds, but it looks like it should weigh 3 times that much.
Cool. Hey, want to carry something for me?
Yeah.
Come back and we'll do a short rest. I'll tell him what it is, but we're not going to probably rest in that room.
That's fair.
Hmm?
The shaft, that's a room off to the left.
There's another room.
The cavern continues forward around if you want to see a little.
Was there
bit.
any other passages from that room?
No.
Okay, that was the dead end.
Mhm.
Okay. Hey, you should come.
It looks like somebody
check
literally.
for,
It looks like somebody
traps.
literally like this path existed, and it looks like somebody dug this in later.
Search for. Well, I guess the investigation.
Trap-
Maybe
trap-
search for
trap-
doors or trap doors.
Yeah, you haven't found any traps in this or anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't found any.
All right, so we'll do a long rest. A short
Sure,
rest.
you can do a short rest here
Do
for
you
an
want to do
hour.
a long rest or a short rest?
Let's
I
do a
think
long
the
rest.
long rest would be ideal if we can.
I mean,
I only need.
Ain't even go there. Ain't even gonna do
Can
it.
we long rest?
You can certainly try.
You can do.
How's your rounds look?
My rounds?
Yeah, how are you doing watch?
You can only do half. When you do a short rest, you only do half your hit die and healing.
You can do up to all of it.
All of it? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I thought you could only do a full.
You only
base.
regain
Oh,
half your hit die during a long rest.
Okay.
So, but you regain all your hit points during a long rest.
So if he uses all his hit die to heal up,
Yep.
he only gets half back at the end of the long rest?
Yes, and all his hit points at the end of the long rest as well.
Okay. So he doesn't have to spend hit die on the long rest.
No, you don't spend hit die on long rest.
Just short rest.
Just short rest.
Oh, okay.
That's why they're short rests.
But you have to make it tonight.
You have to not die.
We'll take shifts. I mean, there's enough of us that we can get plenty of rest.
Is there?
Yeah.
6 divided by 8.
Yeah, because, well, we don't have
Simon.
Addy with us, right?
Simon's with you.
I'll take first watch.
I'll take first sleep.
We can do 3 shifts, a full 8, you know, do it in 3 shifts,
Yeah,
Think,
that's
right?
not a problem.
and then it'd be 2 person per shift, 1 on each end of the shaft. Who's
We're
gonna be with
racing
Benson?
No, it's just my cube, and I get that every day anyway,
Okay.
whether I rest or not.
You don't know if you've made it a day.
I'm pretty sure.
In fact, you used your cube twice already.
I know. I gave myself 1 charge back. Fucking Nazi. Jeez.
It's important. You have to design things these ways.
I think you regain them at dawn, all your little.
I may be a button pusher, but I'm not a rule breaker.
What's that rule breaker?
I don't do that. I just push all the buttons that are in front of me, no matter what the consequences.
We'll put the cat and the dog together for watch.
Uh-huh.
I guess
Good
me and
start.
Benson would go, and the lovebirds can go together.
That's fair.
Yeah.
What about Tope?
He's outside.
Tope is probably dying.
He's probably dead.
Tope!
He only had like 2 or 3 hit points left. He only had 11 to start. You gotta remember, he's like regular.
I like to look for
He's regular.
armor.
Well, that's good to be regular. I mean, I hate to have bad shits and be sick.
It's true.
Yeah.
I mean, if you only have 1 arm, then
You might
You
as
only
well
got
die.
half the wiping.
well, you better wipe good because you only got 1 arm to wipe with.
Do you wipe with both arms? Why who's wiping with their arms?
Yes, I do.
Front and back at the same time.
I was like, who's wiping with their arms anyway? That's ridiculous.
I'm not feel bad for him now. I mean, he wants to do a round of applause, but now it's only a wave.
Only way. Yeah, alright.
And he swims in circles too.
Oh.
I'm gonna give you guys half the benefits of a long rest.
Nice.
Here.
Good job.
What do you mean by that?
There's a
Like,
reason for that. Is because typically with your long rest, you sit in camp, like it's a real thing.
right.
You really can't do that in these tight quarters.
Okay.
But I'm gonna
Tight corners?
Benson
This
gets a
place is
full
big, huge,
rest.
bro.
Benson gets a full rest. He only needed 4 hours anyway.
Well, I get my shit back at.
You're gonna, yeah, you get all your shit back anyway. So you get your shit back short rest anyway, right?
Sure.
Sure.
That's something I'm not too sure about.
I'm gonna set it like.
Yeah, most of you do.
Yeah.
But basically, whatever hit points you're missing,
Yeah.
you can give back half of what you're missing.
Okay.
Spell slots, for those of you like clerics,
Yeah.
it's half of what you're missing.
Okay.
The ones that require a long rest.
Yeah. The ones that require short rest, you get obviously you get it back.
Obviously.
Totally.
Come on.
Shit.
Come on.
Shit.
Yeah, let's take a fiver.
Oh.
Go fast.
Oh.
Come on.
Thanks.
You okay?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
I'll be alright.
You want some hot sauce?
You know what? It was really good.
You want that? You want that last dab?
I would. You can only last that once. I feel like.
I think you could do it as many times as you want.
I think you could.
I feel like honestly every dab is the last
If that
dab.
was the last dab.
Could be the last dab.
So if I'm only getting half and I'm
Latest
only
half.
out 2 spell slots, so I just choose which one?
Yeah. Give yourself the higher one back.
Yeah.
Is
alright.
it the bomb one?
Because
is that the one
you
that's
can't-
stupid fucking hot that everyone hates?
Because you can't
Yeah, but
cast
it's not the
this
hottest.
one here, but you
It's
can
not the
cast
hottest?
It's the one that
I thought it was
stayed.
just worse.
It's the one that stayed on the show the longest.
Am I
Like,
late?
because it's the worst
It
flavor.
didn't taste good, but it was
Yeah.
just fucking brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to do. I don't want that one.
I don't want it.
That's terrible.
Here's these if you want these, because I still.
So my lay on hands I get back, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you putting it on a damn?
Fuck yeah.
We should have one.
Will you put it on a cookie?
hot roll?
Yeah, I'll put on a cookie.
Here, you want these? Nobody, okay. They're mine. Thanks.
Did
Me.
you get like a box of them, or just order like pretty?
I ordered a
like,
box
certain
set,
got a box.
but it was only 3. It was $50 for 3 of them.
ones? Oh, really?
Yeah. Happy anniversary, bitch.
Thanks, I got you like a year's worth of gifts.
You did.
Congratulations.
It was cool.
But it still does kind of weird me out that you don't have to refrigerate it.
Just the one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Hellfire work.
Go let them smell your chili pepper sauce that you made. Your chili oil. It's like really, it smells like an electrical fire.
Why would they want that? Why is his collar off?
Because it's on my leg.
Why? Why?
Why?
Why didn't why didn't texting on me?
I haven't. Oh.
You got it, girl. Yeah, it's delicious.
I don't think. You going crazy?
You've gone crazy.
Don't mind if I do.
Crazy. Oh, I think I just now swallowed it. Woo! It's good.
You put it on a cookie?
Yeah.
It's a big dive.
You want me to?
You might discover something delicious and new.
You're insane.
No, just make a cookie burrito with your
No,
hot
no.
pocket
Uh-uh.
and hot.
That ain't happening.
Have there been any knockoffs of hot ones? Has anyone tried to duplicate?
I want to just like folks like we're doing the hot ones thing. They all kind of give claims to it.
I feel like everyone kind of rips off everyone.
Everything.
Yeah. I don't trust one that.
I mean, there's no way you could get it as good because they're like, we had Snoop Dogg, you know, we had Tenacious D. And they're like, what are they gonna do? They're like, oh, we had Brian from up the street. You know? Who's mowing?
Are they really?
You don't hear it?
Yeah, I hear it.
Who you gonna
It
get?
is good. Yeah. It like chemically breaks down each other.
It's gross. I don't like it. Don't do it anymore. Here, eat the last one.
I don't want to watch one of those. Like I said, if we do meat rolls for game, I want something good for dinner. was like, something good? What do you mean? You're like, like Chinese food. I was like, alright. That's good.
From where?
Oh, I don't know. That was the next question. The only place I even know that will, like, give us Chinese food that I can take home is the Hibachi Express up the road now, without going too far out of the way.
Cafe Asia's pretty good.
They're all the way over at Towers.
No, it's Bonsack Kroger, bro.
Oh no, they're real good. That's
Yeah.
next level. No, we don't. That's. We ain't talking about that. That's like date night quality.
I just had sashimi for the first time
It's delicious.
last night. It's really good.
It's delicious.
Yeah,
I love
it's
sushi.
great.
But I love sushi's, sashimi's raw bullshit. Give me some tartar.
Yeah, it was good.
So you're getting a lot of waterlogged bodies recently?
Waterlog?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had like 3 from that crazy thing that came through.
Yeah.
Wash everybody away.
Yeah.
We had 3.
What happened?
That like the flooding that happened in Roanoke a couple weeks back.
Oh, like the crazy floods?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, we had a couple.
Bloated bodies.
No, not too many. We had a couple river monsters. Gross. I think last week we had like 4 decomps.
Really?
It was like,
I bet that gets better in the winter though.
you guys,
yeah.
Candy Rolls have never done a dungeon crawl yet, have you?
I really like them.
No.
This is kind of your first dungeon crawl.
Yeah.
If you feel like you want the last one of these, please have it, because I've had 5.
Yeah. I'll take one.
They're in the fridge. Help yourself.
Thank you. Candy should be on her way. She found out that the baby shower she has to get, not baby shower, wedding shower, is in fucking Boonesmill.
Oh.
And she's like, oh, fuck.
Well, that's
So,
different.
yeah, she's still on her way. It's like,
Oh my god.
a little longer.
It's not a big deal, man. I mean, we like her here, don't be wrong, but...
So I started watching spooky movies this Halloween.
What spooky movies? Did you watch The Haunting of Hill House?
No, everyone keeps talking about it though.
Jesus, you need to watch it. It's
Really
really,
good?
It's
fucking
only
scary.
okay.
No, it's really
Okay.
scary. And you have to really pay attention to it. Shit happens in the background.
Have you ever seen any science fiction ever?
No, actually.
Okay, then you'll definitely love it.
Okay.
Completely original.
I feel like he's probably insulting me.
No.
But you have to really pay attention to it because there's lots of shit happening in the background and it's really scary.
Okay.
What movies have you watched?
I watched The Shining for the first time.
I watched that for the first time like last year.
Yeah, crazy.
Mhm.
Hellraiser for the first time.
oh man, yeah.
That was way different than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
I saw It. The new
Sexy.
It was great.
Yeah.
It's a new
It was really good.
Did you watch or read any of the other ones?
You got that?
No.
Okay, let me tell you. I read the book and I fucking hated it. Then I
It?
watched
Yeah.
yeah. And then I watched the TV movie or whatever and I fucking hated it. So I am not gonna be fooled for a third time on
I
goddamn
watched
It.
it when she was away on one of her girl weekends.
You did?
Yeah, oh yeah.
The newest one?
Yeah. Because you
Yeah.
said you weren't going to watch it.
He don't tell me shit.
You said you were going to watch it. Why would I tell you anything? I thought it was okay.
Great. The kids were great.
The
Like, all
kids,
the
kids
the
are
kids were
fantastic.
the
Yeah.
absolute best part of that
Yeah.
movie. I did not like Pennywise the Clown in that movie, especially because half the time it looked like fucking circa Jurassic Park graphics. But let's get this out there. The special effects were shit. The computer generated ones were. At the end, when he turns into the fucking whatever creature, all of that was so
Oh, man.
hyper unrealistic that I was just like, lost it. Not even scary. I would rather have the spider creature from the TV movie.
See, I don't get scared of anything anymore. Though.
Yeah, I don't
It's
either.
like I just,
I don't either.
I
I
just enjoy
get
it.
scared of everything.
That's I'm in some senses I'm envious.
You should be.
I wish I could.
Yeah.
So you and I are the same. I don't.
I mean, I enjoy it.
Every once in a
yeah.
while, I'll jump from a jump scare, but
Yeah.
that's because that's what it is.
Right.
No, I get really scared. And like seriously, the Haunting of Hill House, like that scared me so much that I couldn't even like get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I wish I could feel that.
Like that haunted me.
Yeah.
There's a science fiction tale with ghosts. And in a good way. I enjoyed it. We fucking binged it together.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. It just wasn't scary.
It was scary. What else are you watching?
Shining's awesome.
Evil Dead remake. I watched
Oh,
that.
we watched that this
Yeah, we
season
watched
again
that.
too. It's
It was
great.
good.
That was
Yeah,
good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
movie Evil
Yeah.
Dead. Yeah, that's
The
fantastic.
remake.
Yeah, with the
girl.
with the female protagonist.
Yep,
Yeah,
it's
Yeah.
great. It's
Yeah.
great.
Loved
The
it.
practical effects on that are so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it
It's
Oh, the Blood Rain was like that was like
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
genuinely an epic film. It's just so good.
yeah.
What else did I watch?
Cabin in the Woods. Y'all seen that, right?
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch Peter Jackson's first film? Dead Alive?
You get that up
Second
No.
No, his first film. What was his first film? Oh, no, that doesn't count.
It's not his first film.
But that one doesn't count.
I've been using the one on the wall, so does it not twist?
Oh, I don't know. I thought it was.
Dead Alive. You should watch that
Thank you,
shit.
sir.
It's amazing. Yeah. It's real good.
If you can find the New Zealand cut Brain Dead instead, there are some scenes that are in that are worth having. But if you have to watch Dead Alive, watch Dead Alive.
It's real good.
How about Mandy? Have y'all seen Mandy yet?
Yes.
We
Good book.
yeah, that was
really
awesome.
good. Yeah.
It was so good. We watched it the same weekend as you, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
We
Yeah.
posted about it.
yeah.
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 Because everybody Clint, who was a super uber Christian, fell in love with it.
But he loves horror
He
movies.
loves
Yeah.
horror movies.
Right. Yeah.
So I say he's uber Christian. He's not. His kids do go to a Christian school, but like they even watch all the horror films and stuff like
Yeah.
that. He watched it Thursday night, like opening night by accident, and his post was like, "There's rarely a movie that you stumble upon that strikes you in such a way." He's like, "This was a brilliant film,"
Yeah, it was really good.
and that's what sold me on it because we'd seen trailers for it just that week,
Mhm.
and then he posted that, and I said, "Okay." And he has good taste,
Right.
so.
Yeah, Mandy's good.
Mandy was awesome. So, Evil Dead remake.
The remake. Hocus Pocus.
Brilliant film.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I saw that one.
I watched Halloween Town for the first time.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah.
That's it. That's all I got to.
And you're not watching Sabrina?
No, is it that good?
Oh,
I like
It's
it.
really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even I like it.
Yeah, I like it.
And I hate everything.
I mean, do you like Riverdale at all?
I never watched it.
Riverdale's pretty good. I like
I'm
It's
secret,
slick.
like I'm obsessed with Riverdale.
Yeah.
Just I don't know why. Like I hated it the first, and I just kept watching it. And I was like, I fucking love the show. This is the best show ever.
My
It's-
roommit watches it a lot.
I love
so-
Riverdale.
But it seems over dramatic to me.
It's so dramatic.
Well,
Yeah, that's the whole. That's
Over
the beauty of it.
dramatic. I mean,
No,
it's
it
very
is.
It's like
dramatic.
a
Yeah.
CW show.
It's
I mean, it's
so
just like
tweeny.
yeah.
It's
It's
like
supernatural.
terribly
Yeah,
that's right,
tweeny.
yeah.
So Sabrina's like that, but with more devil, less sex.
Oh.
A lot more devil.
A lot less sex.
It loses me now that like Archie's part of the whatever snake gang.
I haven't
got-
watched the most recent season,
You're
so
welcome.
don't fucking spoil it.
You're welcome. No, you don't have to worry about it.
It's a flashback season too, so it's gonna be a good one. God damn it.
I'm going through Brooklyn Nine-Nine. That's been my.
Is it a
It's
comedy?
pretty funny, yeah.
Really good.
I don't do comedies.
So good.
They tried to get me to watch a comedy last night, and I said, I do not laugh.
I don't-
They being her friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not
They
me.
tried to put on some.
So what did your friends say?
They put it on anyway.
Dogs.
and I was like, but they were also.
Her sister. Her sister.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, yeah.
But they were also passing out at 5 o'clock last night. Like we went out drinking, day drinking, and we went back to my sister's house, and everybody at 5 o'clock was.
I bet I still have this text.
I don't know if you've seen this movie, but like I usually watch it every October. Cast a Deadly Spell is a great movie. If you
I
haven't
don't know
seen
that.
I've never heard
it.
of
It's
it.
a 1940s detective movie, but it's all Lovecraftian.
Oh,
Cool.
So everything is supernatural shit. It's really good.
Cool.
Old classic.
We'll have to check it out in a year.
I don't know if it's on Netflix or not. So.
All right. So you guys get some benefits of a rest in this kind of shafty area.
So I guess the ones who didn't get all the benefits got shafted.
Correct.
Bum, 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 bum.
Where you guys rested was not 100% near this crying stone, but pretty close to the shaft going up and down. At this point, you hear three voices as you're waking up and going on, kind of inspecting around. Three voices faintly in the distance. but you haven't made it to the end of this little tunnel yet, so it's hard to see what they're saying.
It's so warm.
They're speaking in. Does anybody here speak Infernal?
I think I do, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be one of you two. Yeah.
I do.
Yeah. So you can faintly make out that you recognize what language they're speaking, but it's so hush, it's hard to hear.
The only thing I don't speak is stupidity, and that means I can't hear Five Finger Death Punch.
Nice.
Oh, they're gonna say halfling.
Nice.
Or otherwise known as Halfling.
No wonder you're always looking at me and going, what?
What? Because you speak Five Finger Death Punch?
What's your favorite band?
I
You didn't
think-
know?
Is it your favorite band?
She got a tattoo in her fucking like
Tramp Stamp?
clavicle.
Tramp stamp. Yes.
Five Finger Death Punch.
No, I don't know who that is, but I was making a joke about being stupid.
Wah, wah, wah.
So,
You
Well,
failed. Your stats
Wait
don't
a
you
minute.
failed.
Wait a minute. The joke was so smart that we didn't
that
laugh.
nobody
at it.
got it.
You win?
Pew, pew, pew.
I take my guns back from the cat.
Yeah.
Don't play with these. These aren't toys.
How'd you
Rock
get
this,
those? Oh, that would be a fun game mechanic. Every day she wakes up with somebody else's something.
She steals
Wait,
somebody's
like
something.
doesn't even know how. Like, whoops.
She would have to be a rogue. A klepto rogue.
A sleep rogue.
Sleep klepto.
So where do you guys want to go? You kind of have one place to go.
South.
Up or over.
Up?
Over.
Over?
Over.
We want to check out the stone. We didn't get a chance to see the
Yeah,
stone.
Yeah,
I gotta
over.
take a look at, we're gonna look at a stone. Good look at.
There's a,
Let me get a
there's
good- let me get a good
perfectly
look at it.
spherical stone that's
Touch it.
laid in the ground.
Touch it.
Teabag.
It's runically marked. It seems like it should weigh somewhere between 75 and 90 or 100 pounds.
Try and pick it
Try
up.
and pick it up and like just.
Yeah, oh yeah, it looks like Atlas.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do that. Someone draw me.
Alright, that's up to you.
I pull out
I
my
can't
gun.
draw, I just
I
write.
pull out my gun.
Whoa.
Oh, draw me.
It's kind of jokes.
Nobody gets it though.
Draw
We don't know
on
what
you.
guns are.
Yeah. Draw on you.
Yeah, you're holding
you
it
got
up.
a big old penis on
You're
your
holding
forehead.
it up and we put a penis.
We already drew on you.
Yeah. I inspect this.
Okay, do you want to roll an investigation check
I
or do you
do.
want an arcana check?
I want to
or-
do all those.
You can have one.
Archon. Nailed it.
Damn.
I get nothing
Six?
above a 6 or 9. Alright, 12.
12. Yeah.
Saving throw?
No, faintly you recall Zavala building something like this, and he describing it to you, and you can't remember how exactly you have to say the spell, and you can't remember exactly maybe the material components you need, but you know it's a scrying stone, and this is a big one. Like, somebody would be able to hear anything from hundreds of feet around the stone. It's designed specifically for this.
Do you let us know that so that we stop talking about it?
Most wizards would use this for, spying.
We gotta make sure we don't talk shit about Rhonda.
Yeah, I inform everyone that I know what this is and how to use it.
Simon says,
You know what? You can go back up that shaft anytime.
not a problem for me. Spells.
Should we destroy it?
I think we should carry it with us.
Take it with you.
How heavy is it?
I'll carry it.
We don't have Tope here to carry shit for us anymore, and he's only got one arm.
I mean, it does
You
it
okay?
does look,
What's wrong with
Are you stroking out?
it does look heavy, huh?
We'll try lifting it up. Can
it?
you
Yeah,
lift it?
Try to pick it up.
Let me try to lift it up.
He's got the strongest. I guess he's got the highest strength, so.
I don't know.
Yeah, I lift it. Gracefully.
You do.
Yeah.
But how are you lifting it?
With your legs, with your
Not
not with your back.
No,
Is it really
Not with your
tough?
back.
No,
Is it
with,
really
with my
tough?
back.
Yeah, really,
Ah.
really tough.
Yeah.
Do a jerking motion when you do it.
I
Push
think
your
it's
stomach out.
twisting motion.
Twist.
Someone
Jerking
hold
and
grabs
twist.
it.
What I mean to say is, do you lift it
Stoically.
Just like it should be, or do you kind of put
Successfully.
an air about it?
I mean, not, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your check.
Yeah.
Just roll it over here.
What?
All over here?
Yeah. Super difficult for you.
Yeah.
Man, it's so hard.
I don't
So
feel like that's
hard.
right. Are you fucking Russia tampering with the voting now? What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. He rolled a 7, so actually it wasn't that good.
17?
Well, plus 6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
plus 5, I guess.
And then plus 5. It's not a saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
So 6 plus 7, so 13.
He's been rolling wrong the whole time.
Check, not a saving throw. Alright, yeah. Let's say plus 10 on strength, damn. Anyway. Yeah, you can haunch it up there.
A hunch.
Yeah.
And then what are you
I'll
gonna do with
open,
it?
if you want, I'll open the
Carry it.
portable hole. You can throw it in the portable
Oh,
hole.
I'm just gonna carry it all the time.
Oh, you want to carry it the whole
I'm
time?
not thinking about it.
You're just going to carry it like this?
I'm just gonna bowl some with it. Just...
Okay, if you want to carry it. That could be a...
And it's big
What's the
to you.
attack weapon? What's the attack damage on it?
It would be, let's see, with that type of
Is it
weight.
die 4?
We're gonna shot.
No, we're gonna use a die 8, but you're not proficient in attacking with it.
Or maybe you
So
should
says
just
you.
like,
Alright, let's find out.
maybe you should just fuck with the wizards and just let it roll forever, so that like whatever they're scrying on is like never the same thing.
Just, we'll take some chalk, draw some saggy balls on everything, and just put it right there in front of it. So anybody who tries to scry, they just see saggy,
Saggy
balls.
balls.
Who's our best artist?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a writer. I'm not an artist, you assholes. Why do you keep asking me to do shit like that?
Well, you like doing all those skills.
I don't like.
You like doing all those skills.
I'm gonna use that on you next time. Hey, can you go fix the gate? You like doing all those skills.
He's fine. I even told her today, I was like, this week I need to do some gate maintenance, and she was like, yeah, you do this, that. I'm like, whoa.
He likes doing those skills.
Do whatever I want to get done this week. You're just gonna rain all week, right? I was like, is it? Yeah, Monday and Tuesday.
Cause that is, it's eerie. That's exactly how I talk to him when no one is around. Like, super aggressive, super Tony, like super bitch, all the time.
It's weird.
It's fucking weird. It's
Then
like
you
I'm
show
looking
up,
in the mirror.
she drinks wine, and everything's okay.
I'm happy, but as soon as you guys leave, I'm gonna beat the shit out of him.
Nah. the rest of the night, she's good. It's tomorrow morning.
Wait till she wraps that belt around her hand with the buckle
out.
up there.
Fix that fucking gate. Ain't nothing. Fix it. I'll make something wrong with it. So you can fix it.
It's like the other night. It's the other night we came home and she knocked the bridge off of her base, and then she was freaking the fuck out. And I was trying to be kind and just tell her, go sit down. I'll fix
No,
it.
that you weren't being kind.
And
We're not gonna talk
I
about
was
this
trying
right
to be.
now. No, you weren't. We're
And
not
then
gonna talk
she
about
comes
it.
in and she's like, well, do this, do that. And then I'm like, just get out of the way. I know more than you. And that worked really well. I don't
pissing her off?
I don't recommend saying that to people.
Don't tell anybody that you know more than they do in any situation at all.
Unless you absolutely do.
Then just demonstrate it
And
and
just be
shut up.
prepared for protection.
Just be prepared.
Cast protection spell first.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
So,
He did it, and I went and sat in front of him, drank a glass of milk, and I said, "I'm going to bed."
that's kind of true, but I did fix it. Like, real well.
I'll put the stone in the bag.
Okay.
Stone
You
bag.
gonna roll it in?
Yeah, if you hold it open. I'll roll it in.
It's on the floor. You just roll it.
Yeah, I do it.
It's like golf.
You roll it in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you get it in. It's not hard. Big portable.
Big bag, big bag.
Okay, so you have one tunnel left to examine.
I'll examine that.
Examine it.
Is it a small halfling tunnel?
It's a little larger than the rest of it.
The whole time I'm still trying to talk to whatever the fuck is watching me.
Okay.
Like I'm just being nice, but I'm like in a gentle way. Like I can feel that you're watching me, and
This whole time, Meriwether's been talking to herself.
it's no big deal.
No
It's
big
nothing
deal.
weird. So I'm talking to it and like but nicely and like just trying to ask it like I can feel that you're watching me. What can I help you with?
Okay, you don't get any. No response.
Squish,
As
what's
you
the
get
matter?
farther down the next
Come here.
little tunnel area, the voices begin to get louder. You two can discern what they're saying, and it sounds like you overhear some sort of planning is going on. And they're three close voices. They sound real similar to themselves. And they're planning about it's a weird thing, and you're becoming more aware of what they're talking about thanks to your book. But they're literally talking about ripping a hole in the sky to bring the other world here.
I'll probably translate into the stone.
And you speak Infernal, he speaks Infernal too.
Sounds like a
So
good
he's
time.
hearing this, but I'm not sure you're as familiar with kind of the interplanar, intra-dimensional type stuff that's going on here.
That's why I'm translating for everybody.
Yeah. But that's kind of what's going on, and you basically, it leads you to a grate that looks down into a large room that you can't even see the walls of from the grate.
I got a 27 on stealth.
Yeah, that's good for you. Does anybody else want to do that?
Yeah,
Yes.
we all do it. Together it's one.
14.
Okay. I'm going to take kind of the average. Oh, I need something.
I'm sure I'm out in the lead. That's
Bragger.
So, Candy got a 22. I got a 8.
Sure.
So,
Don't worry. Simon got about an 8 as well. Yeah.
11.
Yeah, alright. He doesn't hear you as you come up. Or they don't hear you. And you can't even yet see what they are. And then somebody... Would it be
Once
Simon
told
on
me
there?
the world was gone.
Somebody slips on something, and it seems like, and you hear them stop talking, and they kind of... Just a pause. Did you hear that?
I tell him stop and my head
Yeah.
hits down.
Listen, I think we've got enough of a plan to move forward. If we know where to meet, he says, you stay here, the two of us will leave. If,
That's what the thing is saying?
yeah. They're not talking to you. They're talking to each other. They're speaking in Infernal, so this is more for them. If you need anything, you gotta contact us. We're heading back to our... Well, we're heading back. Alright, the third one that hadn't really, or the kind of, that you feel like they're talking to, kind of says, well, if I can, I'll be around and we'll stand guard here. So you say you're expecting someone? Yeah. We'll talk about that later. They're likely dead. And then you hear some sort of magic, and they leave.
I'm gonna cast invisibility
Sure.
and then sneak into the room slowly till I can get.
So, the grate is at your feet.
Okay.
You're in the ceiling
Oh, okay.
of this room.
And I can see down there.
You can
below?
see directly below you, but you couldn't see where these people were talking.
is it within 60 feet?
Just be real close. What are you trying to do?
Old person.
Well, you have to see them now.
Do you though?
Can we see him?
No, you cannot see them.
Fuck.
And I did just say that before you asked the question.
Sorry.
So, and you're fine.
Yeah.
You're fine. I just wanted to let you know I'm not saying that because you asked.
Right.
Keep maintaining my stealth. I'm going to test the grate, see if I can move.
It opens up into your... Yeah, you can see that based on the hinges.
Okay, and but it's.
Looks like it's gonna go.
But it might make noise as I move it, so I just generally just slow, like creepingly slow, and probably annoys anybody who's impatient.
Sure.
Lifting it up.
Do a dex check, just because that's the thing for that.
Kill Dex.
19.
That's really good. As you start, it might make the occasional creak, but there's stuff rumbling and kind of cracking around all over the place in this, and that's okay. You can mask it. You kind of find a rhythm for it, and it takes a little bit of time. You're able to open
Okay.
it up.
Well, since I did cast
And you're
invisibility,
invisible.
so So I'll peek my head out, open enough so I can peek my head down and look around.
So the first thing that you see, and what I'm going to say is that you're kind of looking towards the far end of the room. Towards the far end of the room, you basically see a elevated throne on a with a table in front of it, with that's up on like a stage-like structure that doesn't take up the whole back end of the room. It's kind of placed, and there's area behind it. That area behind it and to its left and right are completely filled with bones, skulls, and what looks like just a pile of human or otherwise remains. 6 pillars line the room like that, so they're long ways with the room. There is a cage in the middle of the room that holds a sleeping small humanoid. You see 3, could you see all of them? You can see 3 sigils, one on the far wall, because you're not in the middle of the room. You're actually off to one side. I'll actually draw this for you.
Okay.
Hey.
Might have to break out the minis. Oh yeah.
Your pen is dying.
You're done.
Your pen 15 is dying. Your pen is dying.
Just demand it works again. With your mean tone when we leave.
Look in the eyes while I drink a glass of milk.
Get up.
I might be Russian. No, actually, we're determined that I'm French. It's true.
What's that? Sigils?
These are your sigils.
Yeah, my sigil.
Thanks, buddy. You're like here.
Oh.
Me?
Like that's like the grate.
Okay.
We're in the
Oh,
ceiling.
great.
Yeah, in the ceiling.
Why are you the way that you are?
Jesus. Baby, you can thank the
God.
baby Jesus. Thank the baby Jesus.
So that's where the cage is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's hanging on chains from the ceiling.
How high up are we?
You guys are about 60
So high.
feet in the air.
And where's the person at?
Super good.
There is a small humanoid in there.
In the cage?
Yes. Sleeping, apparently, or unconscious, or dead.
We're glad he's comfortable.
Yeah, hard to say. It's one of those things. Let's see, who do you want to use? Let's just use this one. No, I don't like that one. Let's use this one.
And what's that person doing?
Now, they're kind of looking around. There's stuff out on, there's like notes and paperwork and stuff on this table. They were actively using this just now.
Okay. Do I see the tops of these pillars, or is it going straight to the ceiling?
They go all the way to the ceiling. They do seem to be like real support structures.
And you said there were rooms on it?
They're sigils.
Sigils.
Which are that, and that. The weird kind of, the little zip-zips on the walls.
What did they say?
They don't say anything.
What are they sigilling?
What I mean by sigils is they almost look like, I say sigils, but what they really look like are like mirrors that you are pretty obviously magical in nature. I guess that's really what I mean.
Okay. I'll talk to everybody and say it's a bit of a drop. Probably not as bad as what you experienced. But I tell him, I describe the room to him. And I guess with the remainder of the whatever movement, I'll just move the grate off so that way you can just easily get down.
Kind of dehinge it.
Or yeah, whatever.
You can unhinge it, kind of do that way. Sure.
Whatever's the
Yeah.
quietest.
Yeah, you can do that, and you can take your time to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
60 feet?
And then I guess
I'm gonna hold on to your back and you're gonna float us down.
I got this.
Don't we have rope? Can't we just... Sorry.
I was gonna do that.
I'll hop down.
Misty step.
I'll float down or whatever it is.
I should have reminded you.
Stealthily. Do I need to roll another stealth?
We can use your stealth, but you're gonna need to do an acrobatics or athletics check to make you. Are you falling all the way to the ground? What are you doing?
I'm using my wings to.
Go. Yeah. No, we'll use your old stealth. That's
Okay.
fine. But yeah.
I'm gonna use a rope.
I'm not
Yeah, rope.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be an 18 acrobatics to get down if you needed that as well.
Okay.
Yeah, you just give me a second. I just need to realign my paperwork here.
How close is the grate to the cage?
What's that math?
I mean, like from like ceiling to like.
Oh, it's hanging 10 feet down from the ceiling.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
pretty close. Pretty close.
6 to 10 feet, kind of under.
Oh, are you gonna fly over to it?
Kinda. In my own way.
I can use my rope to swing over to it.
Oh, can I misty step on top of that?
If you could get to where you could see it, yeah.
So you just gotta drop and then misty step
Yeah.
as you're dropping.
I mean, yeah.
Oh,
Don't do anything till you'll hear the signal.
Ruin
Then you can jump down.
everything.
You're welcome.
it's too late. We're already doing shit.
Well, I just jumped down, so we're in between now.
Yeah.
I'll cast Hex on monster I see.
Yeah.
I cast on
And,
Unfortunately, doesn't work. And it's apparent.
He's already hexed.
He's a parent.
And then
That's why
you
he's
kind of watch
hexed.
as it kind of looks around. And it looks like just a dude.
That's just
In fact, a very familiar dude.
How familiar.
Not
Like-
our parent.
Steve.
Does he have backwards hands?
Is this black and green feller?
Is this black and or green feller? That's
Who
good.
is it? Who's that? Who's very familiar?
He looks a lot like Lloyd Byron.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'll move over to behind this pillar.
Sure.
I was like, I think Will Byron's here. And then
He rock talks to you guys.
I'll draw a black razor.
It's on.
Yeah. Real quick, let's get this thing started.
Let's get it started.
There's so much.
Let's not say we did.
Right, come on out. Doesn't sound like Lord Byron though.
You first.
That's what you want?
No,
He
no.
drops his glamour to his Rakshasa form. So now he has backwards hands.
Ew, so creepy.
Tell him his hands.
A Rakshasa, by the way, is a
Tiger
a
person.
humanoid tiger,
Backwards hands.
Backwards
but
hands.
his hands are backwards. So it would be if this hand was on this wrist, and that's how it works.
He can never
So
play
it
the
would,
guitar.
It would grip
Or you
this
can.
way.
You just have to hold it.
And yeah, and that's
Like this.
very, very, very regally dressed. normally.
He's playing
And
Dragon
this
Force.
one
That's all he
definitely
can
is.
play.
And they kind of just. You would know what it is anyway. It's a fiend. It's a devil. But they're
You
not
would
in
know.
like they're not
Yeah.
in the devil like a hierarchy.
Right. I think that's it.
They're a little off centric. Yeah.
I want to do the thing I said I was going to do.
Which one?
Come down on a rope and swing over to the cage.
So you drop a rope. Oh, okay, you're gonna try to swing. Do an acrobatics check
That's a swang.
to get swung over.
Get swung.
Get swanged.
A 1.
Nice.
Yeah. So you fall
Neat.
and you cling into the thing.
All right.
Yeah, and you take.
30.
Oh,
Some advice when you're playing. Don't
fuck
roll
up.
ones.
Fuck you.
You take 23 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall. Yeah, it's not great. And you land just brazen prone on your back. So half your movement is going to have to use to get up. As when you look over now that you've finally seen the entire room, coming from behind one of the pillars, not a troll.
Giant.
No.
Oh, I must
Not-
be sleepwalking. How did I get here?
Not a giant, but a large, rather large. Not a download, Joshua.
Don't do that.
Never
You'll
heard
get a
of those.
virus.
Yeah.
Watch out for that motherfucking limeware shit.
A large, not hulking, but almost spindly creature with claws that reach all the way from the end of its hands that line up at the middle of its thigh, but its claws go all the way and they're dragging across the floor. Tattered like clothes, kind of just barely draped its haggard, decaying skin.
Flesh column.
No. No nose, nigh on a skull is left with kind of protruding spikes that have grown since death, piercing
Girl,
through the skin.
You need a manicure.
Might be one. I don't know. Huge hulking breasts. No. They milk you to death.
That's the only thing full about it.
It's the only thing full about it. That's a weird thing to say.
I'm doing a cube.
Huh?
I'm doing a cube.
Are you?
Yes.
Cube up.
Where are
Nothing.
you?
Nothing can pass through it.
Cube up or shut up.
Where are you at? Where's your
I
character?
fell
It's
down.
not your turn, but
Are
that's
we
fine.
in initiative?
we're about to be.
But we're not right now.
But we're about to be.
So can I not cube up?
No.
Classic.
Place your prone character on the board.
Your uncubed character.
Drinking a glass of milk.
Yeah. Where are you guys?
They're still in the shaft.
She's close to right there. That's Simon. Alright, now, with that, and with a distinct laugh in the background, I guess I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh, man.
I came close.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do really good.
Come on, do good.
I'm gonna do good.
Do
That's
good.
a great one. I'm doing good. I did good.
Never mind.
I did pretty good.
Did.
15.
Okay, anybody over 20?
Me,
Oh,
28.
shoot. All right, hold on.
28?
Yeah.
I'm 20.
Keela got 20.
Wow, okay.
Not till 20 or?
So,
No.
Okay.
anybody, it's only one over 20. Okay.
Whatever Simon got. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Simon now.
Tequila next.
Yeah, they're at 20. I gotta get there. Because I gotta roll 2 other ones. Helsing, Byron, Merriweather, and Keela. Who has a better dex?
I do.
Probably she does.
But she's 3 and I'm 5.
Oh.
Right? No,
What else have we
She's
got?
2.
2 and I'm
Benson?
5.
13.
1.
1.
Oh.
Plus your, plus your dex.
Oh.
4.
Yeah.
Total.
And that's the other creature.
So Byron's after me.
Yeah. Which, the fact that anybody can get close. That's your turn, my friend.
All right. Well, Black Razor is going to cast haste on me.
On you. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is the only person who can cast
Yeah.
haste on me.
Smart.
So I'm going to rush up,
Yeah.
and since he hasn't gone yet, is it an auto crit?
Yes. I have to assassinate.
Yeah. So if I can hit him, then it's an auto crit
Yeah.
on the first attack, because now I'm hasted, so I have a total of 3 attacks.
You
Yeah.
can do it.
Burn him. Not the boss.
Ooh, 24 hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
All right. And that's a sneak attack as well, isn't it?
Because you haven't. Yeah, because you're first. Yeah.
So that's
Or that's the assassinate, isn't it? The assassinate's auto crit.
Auto crit.
And then the
Sneak
he
attack.
sneak because
Yeah.
he hadn't gone
So
yet.
that's yeah.
Yep.
If you get under 100, I'll be too much.
Right. For the weapon. That. The Hexagon hold, right?
Correct.
Alright. And then of course I'm gonna burn a spell and make it a smite.
Yeah.
What's that?
Just full of dodge. It's uncommon
Blow on
people get this.
Ah,
It's uncommon people get hit.
don't blow on it.
I've ruined it.
So 35 times 2? So,
70.
17.
and of course my visibility drops.
You're right.
And then that's for my first attack. Of course, it's auto crit, but it's just regular damage.
Yeah.
Because I'm hasted, so that's 2 attacks. Oh, and I'm Thirsting Blade, so that's an extra attack as well. So 3 attacks.
3 more attacks.
Well, 2 more attacks. After
2
the
more
first one.
attacks. Right.
Total
Yeah.
3. Unless it doubles
You know
up.
when first one's gonna auto crit.
No, all of them auto crit.
Do they?
Yeah, I just can't sneak attack or use Eldritch Smite, or that's only a one-time thing per round.
Huh.
Yeah,
And they auto crit because he hadn't gone.
yeah,
Because you have assassinate.
yeah.
I thought it only counted for 1 attack.
No, it counts for all the attacks. You just don't count the extra damage.
No more sneak attacks.
Yeah, no more extra.
Yeah.
No more extra dice.
Yeah.
Lowest is 18.
Does not hit.
Then 20.
Hits.
Okay, so. For 22 points of damage.
22. Very good.
And then my bonus action to disengage and then fly up in the air.
Sure.
Like you just don't care.
Yeah. Now that he's hasted, he's got more stupid movement than it's even.
Right.
Yeah. It's ridiculous right now. That's you, right?
That's me.
On his turn, he's a. What did you use? The
Black Razor.
The Black Razor. Helsing swooped in and with 2 attacks.
3 attacks, but 1 missed.
With 2 attacks that hit, he almost slashed directly across the chest and into the neck of this creature. I really wasn't expecting something that brazen and right off the back. And then reaches back, stabs him in the back one time. Looks like he's getting ready to go for another one, and the creature blocks it out. And Helsing takes off without being able to get attacked back. And stunned, it looks around, and it kind of just claps its hands one time.
Oh, so like,
Thunderclap.
It claps its hands one time. Yeah. Good one. Yeah.
Good catch. Good catch.
Technically true. Technically true. And then that's his interaction. Clap.
I have a plan for you and me.
Divine Smite?
We're gonna go for a little ride.
Oh, okay, cool.
Roller coaster.
I can jet door like right there.
Alright,
For both of us.
okay.
You wanna
Alright,
slam on, or you can stay back.
Charisma save.
Well, so, can I reserve the dim door?
22.
Yeah, you're fine. As it uses its action to try to cast a spell out on Helsing, and some kind of it's almost a flowery essence just follows through the sky, and like you smell it.
I smell Skittles.
And then you resist completely,
Taste the
and he
rainbow.
says, ah! And then he begins to go up under the desk and push it over.
Happened the first time, ain't happening again.
Yeah. That's gonna be his turn. There. On the ground.
If I, so it takes an action for me to use my cubes, and then that means I can't get up.
No, that's your movement. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well then I'm gonna do my cube.
Sure.
I'm gonna spend 4 charges,
How big's the cube?
15 feet.
might not take.
What do you mean it might not take?
Might not be big enough to hold it.
So it's for me.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's just
Oh.
for me. And I'm using it against spell effects, so spells can't affect me.
Is that all that can't pass through it?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'll get up.
Okay. That takes half your movement to get up, so you have 15 feet more movement.
Is there anything near me I can hide behind?
There's pillars.
But I can't get to them.
So no.
Then I'm just gonna go that way.
Sure. So she gets up. Makes it to here.
Yeah.
Alright. Anything else? Alright. Gila.
Okay. So.
What are you doing?
So.
This
I guess-
whole area is like dimly lit to dark on the corner, by the way. There's not a lot of light going on here.
Yeah, I think. So I guess the rope is still is Merryweather's rope still hanging
Yeah.
from there? Okay, so
Still swinging, shit.
Can't see me. I'm invisible.
alright, so
I am Captain Antifa.
But you can see us.
That's actually like the creepiest photo. I'm glad I got one medal and one piece though. I got both.
Piece and metal.
Yeah, I can actually still see him.
Yeah, I figured you could.
Yeah.
okay, so what? That's so it's 5 feet each, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah. All right. Cool. So I'm gonna get this is Keela.
Oh, okay.
So Keela's does it cost any movement to drop down the rope?
Yeah, it will be part of her movement.
Okay.
5 feet at a time. So like she can make it down 15 to 30 feet. 30 feet.
Well, it's
down the
climbing
rope.
it down is not the same thing as climbing up. It's probably.
No, that's true. Let's say this. If she's going down, I'll let her get to the bottom because that's double her movement. And then she can use a bonus action to,
do whatever.
or she could use a action to move again.
It's faster just to jump down, isn't it?
Technically.
You might have heard, but
Yeah.
Yeah. So if she's hanging from the rope, can I get her to cast banishment?
To what?
Cast banishment.
exterminate, exterminate.
60 feet.
Yeah.
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 I need a plunger.
Yeah,
Where's
you
your
need a
plunger?
plunger, yeah.
And yeah, so it would be like 50 feet to the creature probably, so yeah.
Yeah, so she's hanging in the middle of the rope. Cast banishment.
Yeah.
We need to make a full articulation. That way, you just like. So like
Must
be like-
succeed on a charisma saving throw, or be banished if it works.
Yeah. So you notice that the spell just goes through this creature. It's that one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I guess she's just gonna be hanging out. There's nothing else to do. I don't know.
She could start her movement down if she wants to.
Okay.
She
Yeah.
doesn't have to.
No, she's. I'm just gonna take her right there.
Keep her up on the road.
Yeah.
Blocking it for everybody else.
Maybe.
Oh,
Perfect.
yeah.
All right. Simon, just to get on the playfield, he's gonna have to look down. He sees Keela sitting on the rope, and he's like, "All right." And then he
enough.
teleports over here, and then uses his movement each way around the pillar to kind of see what's happening. But he really can't do anything else because his action was to teleport.
Oh.
So, Benton.
I will look to Nephris and say I'm going in.
Okay.
Tell him if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll take his hand.
Oh.
And
Come with me if you want to live.
I peek through
Yeah.
down the grave, and I want to gym door right behind.
You can do that. Here's an issue though. Can you take a creature a size larger than you?
Yes, you can take one willing creature.
One? No. Size matters.
No, I didn't say one willing creature. You teleport one willing creature up to 5 feet, within 5 feet up to 500 feet. I don't think there was a weight
The
requirement.
only reason I know that is because I had it.
I mean, I'm strong as fuck, bro.
He is really strong.
Yeah, he's was it plus 20?
Pick up that stone, man.
As long as I don't accept.
Of your size or smaller.
He's medium.
He's not.
Yeah, he's.
Halflings are not medium creatures.
I thought they were considered medium.
No. They're small.
Whoa, Dumbledore, what the fuck?
So do I get ripped in half?
Yes.
Like what's it?
Yes. And there's 2 of you. No. And that's the only reason that I know that is because I had it.
Womp womp.
Okay.
Well,
So
if you want to
he
wait,
grabs your hand, says, "Come with me and you want to live," and disappears. And appears all the way across the map. Where do you want to be?
Find them.
Right here?
No.
Oh, like
Right there.
behind him. Yeah.
Yeah, and bonus action. Valve enmity. Suck it, nerd.
Yeah.
Is he not disadvantaged if it attacks anybody but you?
Disadvantage, and if he attacks, I attack.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to ask a question. That's a vow. What level do you get that?
The vow, and then I have the additions on the bottom highlighted there
Yeah,
for
you're
the
fine.
attack if he attacks. I attack the attackee.
If you want, that's an optional. If you want to attack, because you only get 1 reaction a turn, no matter what.
I was really hoping for a good cry.
Did you finish it?
I did.
Oh man. Maybe you're just like emotionally stable or
Yes, you
something.
have advantage attacks against it.
I get 1 attack around if he attacks. Right.
It's if you
reaction.
want to use your reaction to do it. Yeah. Okay.
Oh well.
No, it's not that. I just want to make sure we're on the same page.
Yeah, I never.
Roxasha has a very specific weird thing when playing them. So I just have to make sure how it all, and it has to do with spell levels.
Explain.
How about I don't? And so because of that, I just have to see like how things are worded. All right, perfect. Benson, that's your turn. Now it's the big guy's turn.
That's a big guy. I'm not gonna pay attention to him.
He don't see me.
Simon, tick, tick, tick.
He don't know I'm here.
He sees you.
He don't know I'm here.
He moves 15 feet to be within 15 feet of you and attacks you.
No, he doesn't.
How can he attack me within 15 feet?
Because he has 15 feet of reach.
Alright, go for it. Come at me.
Ooh, it might not get you.
It might not.
Why not?
20?
No.
Man.
22. What? What?
You were climbing a rope with your shield.
I got up and I walked away.
When did you pull your shield out?
Even without my shield, it's 22.
It's 20.
Mm-mm. 22 motherfuckers.
No, it's 20.
No, it's
It's 22 with your
without
shield.
my shield. No.
Alright, do the math and prove it.
I can't do the math and prove it. Don't pull that on me. It's 22 without my shield, because this is always without my shield.
It's not.
Either way, I got up and pulled my shield out.
88.
No.
We're just gonna make up numbers. You know.
That's not even a real number.
88's not even a real number. No, it did roll a 14, so 24.
Yes.
Alright. That's the number with your shield. Let's see. So you take 20 points of piercing damage. And it's gonna pull you 10 feet closer towards it.
Well, that's not consensual.
And then it's gonna try to grapple you.
Can I react at all?
You can react, but first, you can be not grappled by rolling a strength check.
17 plus 9.
Yeah, so he does not grapple you. He pulls you in, but doesn't keep a hold of you. Yeah, very good. And then...
Huh?
And then you watch as it almost dissipates into the dim light around you.
Like it disappears.
Seemingly, like it's kind of still there,
But did it
kind of not.
move away from me?
No.
So it's still kind of there. Can I do anything about reaction?
Yeah, your reaction's soon.
My, my reaction is to go, whoa!
No, unless it's like
I don't have a thing.
Yeah, so it kind of it's in there general. If you have a reaction.
I don't have one.
turn? Yeah, unless you have a reaction.
Look at its face. I don't have a reaction.
Is that a troll or a hag?
That's a troll.
It's pretty rad.
I think I painted that.
You did. I didn't.
It looks like one of those you buy unpainted.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say, it looks like one of those you painted.
Yeah. Well, this is one of the better ones 'cause it's bigger. It's easier.
Oh.
I was gonna steal an idea of his.
Yeah.
And
You can't just copy it.
I was thinking, oh shit. I don't care about your intellectual property laws. I would like the Misty Step, like drop and Misty Step in the middle of that cage.
Sure.
In the cage?
In the cage.
You go in the cage.
In
Despite
the
all his
cage.
rage, he's still just Nephros in a cage.
He's
There's Nephros in the cage.
he's sitting out the fight. He's like, I'm just gonna put myself
Alright.
in jail.
I'm
Yep.
fine with that.
Okay. Yeah. Misty Step in the cage. And can I gently nudge the small person that's in
Sure.
there?
You
Humanoid.
can interact with that object.
With the sharp point of his sword. Gently
No.
nudge.
No,
It doesn't seem to wake.
Okay.
You do notice though, instantly, this is a child. Probably human. Could be elven. It's kind of weird to see, but they are scarred and battered feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. That's all I can.
Yeah, that's about it.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry.
Cast a battle immunity on him too.
On the child.
Oh, on the child. It's awesome.
Okay, so just for 1 minute. What is each round again? Like 5 seconds? 10 seconds?
Each round, 6 seconds.
60.
So
Okay,
10 rounds.
Okay, so I'm gonna, as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast a Snaring Strike, just so it not, just for reserving for later when I start hitting things.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's a concentration.
It says nothing about concentration.
Okay, then it's not. It says nothing of it.
It says nothing. So, yeah.
Cool. Helsing.
I think I am going to go with a Hold Monster. Nice Vino of Hold Monster.
Sometimes
He
you
has
just wanna be held.
DC 19 Wisdom save.
Sure. What spell level is that?
That is level 5.
Okay. He makes it.
Okay.
Classic fire.
Then I guess since I'm hasted, I have one more attack.
You have another action. Yeah.
So I'll jump down, come back down,
Yeah.
Wing on
and
wing
stab
action.
him again.
Sure.
It's
Come on, wing up on your
is it
And then I would
technically
wing.
whatchamacallit? Advantage because he's flanked.
It's not just 5 feet.
Okay, so it's just one hit. That hits. It's like 79, 21,
Yeah, just hit.
but it's not sneak attack.
So I can see.
No.
10 points of damage. Disengage and fly back up, but a bit further.
Cool. Alright, then it's its turn.
No end of turn.
He's under the vow, don't forget. He makes an attack.
He attacks, I attack, we attack.
He puts his hand up on your hip.
Oh, and the rest of it.
When he dips, you dip. You smack him with a
You
hammer.
liar.
He knows it.
Like he just sang it like less than 2 minutes ago. Fucking hell.
Yours was the best though.
When we wing you, wing we wing.
Oh, so for your Friendsgiving thing, you want us to bring a side dish?
Yes.
Thinking about doing your classic sausage and cream cheese.
The rolls
Well, not the rolls, but on biscuits.
on biscuits.
Oh, like sausage.
On the croissants, roll-ups.
What are they called?
I don't know. What's that? So apparently that's dog food. though, right?
Puffs. Sausage puffs.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. What's am I doing with one of those? Either that or cheddar bay motherfucking biscuits.
Cheddar bay motherfucking biscuits. Do it. Bring whatever you want. Yeah.
I smoked a turkey last weekend for my friends.
Dude,
Happened.
Did you
hey,
have
that's where you get high?
It was really good.
Did you get high?
A little bit.
Got high on tryptophan?
Christmas Eve.
Oh, nice.
I don't think my aura is gonna help you,
Add
buddy.
4 is your aura.
What? Charisma.
Cha.
I'll find it. I'll find it.
It's the blue.
Blue? Blue. Oh, Charisma saving throw.
Yeah. Plus your whatever form. Oh shit.
How did I get that?
By being very good at what you do.
Cool. 17 plus 13. I don't know what that is.
34.
I don't know what that is, but that's what I got.
He's got a plus 13 charisma saving throw.
How'd you get that?
Dude, I have no idea. I have 19 charisma.
You have 19 charisma?
Apparently.
What?
I think what she's wrong.
I mean, my highest is.
Why?
Why do you have a 19
Wait.
charisma?
I don't know.
Give me a sheet.
Give me your
This
sheet.
is the first time you've probably ever had to do this. Oh no, I mean it's not an unbalanced sheet.
No.
No, didn't you make a sheet for
It
it?
got all messed up, like, with what happened to me.
Yeah.
So. If something could be left, I don't know. But I mean, that's
You're
not
almost
hard.
as charming as me.
I mean, have you not interacted with me outside of that?
What's yours? 21. No, I know you're saving throw.
Oh, so
He's got a plus 15 saving throw.
Damn!
What? Jesus.
so
Charisma.
charming.
They are paladins. So they usually tend to have high.
Yeah.
Like bards, I think have the other one.
Yeah.
Is the other ones that can be counter charmed or something like that?
Damn it, man. Good work.
Is that an attack against me?
Huh? Yeah, and then actually, because he was manipulating a spell, first he had to make a spell attack against you, and you got to save against it. So, like, that's normally it's one or the other. This one required both. So, good work. You got it.
You gonna use your reaction to smack him?
I think I can, like, also kind of disengage.
That said, while you're thinking about
Because
that,
you're good. Look how much hit points you got. You're good.
I mean,
Go to tower for a few more rounds.
yeah, I mean, well, I do a little bit more damage when I'm further away. I do a little more damage if I'm further away.
That's true.
But not just
But I guess he can attack if you're next one. But can't you use your reaction to attack him? Because you're valid enemy.
Yeah, I can attack him. I attack him.
sure, yeah, I mean, technically that was an attack.
Essentially, I'm gonna put my hammer up his ass. That was real bad. That was bad. Let's see, it's 20.
It hits.
Nice. A regular roll.
Buddy. What did you do? I think Ruckus just dropped the bone to squish.
16 bludgeoning, only 6 radiant. If that matters. Does that matter? He's dead. You're welcome.
Game 1.
Bursts into flames,
Boom!
kind of points at you and laughs and falls into the flames and
Suck it.
yeah.
Feelings.
Because as you guys know,
He ain't dead.
Oh, he is. I killed him.
Or maybe it's not him and it's someone that looks like him.
Where's that troll?
that was your reaction. And on initiative count 20,
Fucking hell.
from the bone, doesn't look like that at all, but it is another large creature.
Is it a beholder?
It's not a beholder.
It's a butt holder.
You're a beholder.
It's actually a cadaver collector, but so
Well,
what
that's,
you
that's
see.
brilliant, yeah.
So what you see is a large construct, kind of hulked over spikes and like some sort of bones and some rather fresh cadavers and some just pierced, and on it a small flag like on an RC car kind of also falls off to the side of it. And he's like brings one along with him as it hulks forward into the fray.
Where's Taupe? Should we just give him another corpse?
Hey, leave Taupe out of this. Vincent's also jealous of the way that thing looks. The way it smells.
You got tentacle in it?
Oh, yeah, tentacle.
Alright. And that's all that happens. Maybe that's your turn.
So
You just got killed. So.
I'm a cat. Don't I have any like? Are my whiskers tingling to feel like if the thing is still like around me?
That's not how whiskers work.
You
But
know.
your passive, I do. If you want your passive perception to, or you really need to do a perception check, which would be your action.
And then I can move still?
You can always move, yeah.
Oh yeah, I want to do that.
Where you want to move to?
Well, I want to do the check first.
Okay, no.
It's perception?
Did you roll a 1?
No, I rolled a 3.
Not good.
But wait, you don't even know. I don't even know either. A 3 plus 6.
Yeah, so it's
Squish.
apparently
You're doing my
gone.
drumming.
Is that-
Apparently disappeared in the darkness. In fact, it might be behind you, but I don't know, it's hard to say.
It's right behind you in real life.
So then I'm just gonna go get behind that pillar.
So, since you left its reach, it attacks you.
Neat.
21.
I have my shield, so no.
Yeah. Good work.
That's it.
Got him.
Cute.
Whenever I give you guys this stuff, you also have to use it, you have to use it correctly.
Why would they put it on there if
That's
it
what they
changed?
do. If you put a shield on the spreadsheet, that's where it
Fucking
puts
dumb.
it. It's not dumb.
I would have pulled it out when I got up anyway.
You didn't see it.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
It's goddamn implied.
It's not. Gila!
Alright, so. Banishment did not work. So.
Oh, it didn't work on Byron. He's gone now.
She didn't try it on Byron.
Yeah,
I'm trying
she's
to-
gonna try it on fire.
And she tried it
No, I
on
did
the,
Home Monster.
yeah, and she tried it on the
Troll.
log.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Troll.
So is that
Sorry,
thing
okay.
and the troll something different?
Yes. It's not a troll.
Cadaver collector cadaver.
It's this. The one that you're fighting is this.
That's brutal.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
the one that
Silent Hill
the
guy?
other one is
That's brutal.
God.
If it attacked,
What
did
is
its
that?
invisibility
Does it be bad?
dropped or whatever? Become visible?
what's that?
Did it become visible because it attacked Carp?
Yes. And it turned out it was just basically standing right where it was.
Oh, so it drags everybody.
It tracks everybody. It just stayed so incredibly still.
I haven't seen that movie yet.
You should see it. You
What
should see
movie?
Avengers, the new Avengers movie. You should see it.
That's the drag.
It's old enough now.
Sorry. Oh, okay. So, she's still hanging in the middle of the rope, right? So, do you think at this point, just with regular movement, she can get down from the
Yeah.
rope? Yeah. All right. And will she have any extra movement?
I'd give her 15 feet.
15 feet. So, and the monster reappeared when it hit, right?
Oh, sorry. Where did you put that guy? Yeah, he's back, like, right here.
Guess who's back?
Who just likes bad at you?
Shiggy's back?
Yeah.
Shady's
So
back.
I'm gonna
Shady's back.
get her to run. See, that's it.
More shit.
Get diagonal's fine.
So, for simplicity's sake,
5, 10.
we're gonna
50.
do all squares 5 feet.
Okay.
There's a way that you can do it where like every other diagonal square is 7.5.
Okay.
But I just don't like bothering.
Okay.
Next campaign we'll do a hexagonal.
No, let's not, because I'm not good at math.
That's what I'm saying. Next campaign we'll do a hexagonal map, and we won't have to worry about that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
They'll still be
So.
5 feet either way.
Every
Oh.
5 feet no matter what.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get her to run up and smack the crap out of it with
Sure.
her divine smite.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's- And yeah.
Is it safe to say this trolley stand-in is an undead character?
Trollman.
Quite.
The troll is.
The troll stand.
Her divine smite. Divine strike.
Your smite is so divine.
Divine.
Yep. I'm just gonna get her to run up and attack him with her divine smite. And so 19 plus what the bonus, right? For the
You roll a 19?
yeah, plus the bonus. So that'd be 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No problem.
All right. And then 26.
Is it dead?
Did you get to play while you were in Scotland?
In there.
Did you get to play at the bars or anything? 'Cause I know
No.
I saw you watching people play.
No, and we even like trying to watch people play was tough because they were like, yeah, they're gonna play at 8, and then they were like, yeah, they're gonna play at 9, and they're like, yeah, they're gonna play at 10, and we're like old and tired, so it's like, we'll try
Well, I
and
figured
stay
you
up.
might have like grabbed a guitar and like or let them
Be
get,
fun.
and then you just start playing.
Just didn't work out. I did get a tattoo though. Did you see my tattoo?
No.
Yeah, where's it at? Nice.
Is that
It
a
looks
jungle?
really good.
Yeah.
From this angle, it kind of looked like it
It's
was.
a thistle.
It looks really good.
So now she's got a thistle and a unicorn, the 2 symbols of Scotland on her arm.
It's almost like it was meant to be.
Did you get it done there?
So
The
she's gonna.
thistle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I should keep it open.
She came home, got a prison tat.
So she's gonna do, I guess, 8 bludgeoning damage.
Sure.
And then she's
With
gonna
what?
with her mace.
Yeah.
And then she's going to do that with that divine strike. It's a 6. And it says radiant, but I could have swore that I saw where her class trait had it where it was poison, but it says radiant here.
Yeah. And Divine Strike, is it a spell that it's not something you can add on. It's not like your Divine Smite,
No, it's divine strike.
which is a spell.
Right.
So there's 2 separate things. She
Right.
gets to choose which one she wants to do.
Might be on one of these sheets.
You can do she can either attack it with her mace, or she can Divine Strike it.
Oh, I see.
Hold on, I'm wrong.
So
Oh,
It's
wait.
an extra, and it's a Divine Strike is a D8 of thunder damage.
it says once each turn, when you hit a creature with an attack weapon, you deal an extra 1d8 radiant.
And because she's a trickery, it is poison. You
Yeah.
were right about the poison. I don't know why this is radiant. That's just a misnomer. It's mistype.
Okay.
It's poison. Alright, so you're right.
Who's misnomer?
And she just always has that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Miss Nomer.
Alright, cool.
I
So
am
how much
not
was it?
real.
So it
I
was.
am for eels.
I think it was 8. Was it 8 bludgeoning and
Yeah.
then 6 poison.
Alright, so it takes 8 damage. Immunities.
Yep.
Alright, cool though. Good hit. She runs up and flails into the side of it, expecting a little bit more damage, and realizes that, like, shit, you can't poison the undead.
Yeah.
It's ready for them to attack.
That's
Oh, cool. My turn.
Simon's.
Simon.
Hides in the corner.
It's fucking useless so far.
Bitch.
Whatever.
He's done. Literally.
Dead to us.
nothing.
He chain lightnings you. Alright, he's gonna try to do. He kind of peeks out from around the edge there. Kind of stumbling with his books. He's not gonna do that. Let's do this.
So you just go to a random shop for your tattoo, or did you like research someone?
Well, it was the shop that I had been following for like a couple months on Instagram,
Okay.
and I thought about getting a tattoo while we were there, and it was like when we landed and we started doing shit, I was like, there's no fucking way I'm gonna have time to do it. So it ended up, it just happened to be like the Airbnb we were staying at was like less than a block from this one tattoo shop, and I was like, I'll get one here if I can get it at this one place. So we had like a couple hours one afternoon, and I just popped in and I was like, so can ya? Yeah, and I was like, I want something really touristy. I want a thistle, and I gave him like the picture of what I wanted, and it was like some cheesy little like stamp thing. It was stupid. And he drew it up for me, and I took my jacket off so he could see where I wanted it, and he saw like all the other ones, and he was like, no, I got something cooler for you. So like it was like one of his personal flash that he had drawn up, and he ended up putting that on me instead.
Oh, that's cool. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
That is one thing you go to a tattoo shop that like if you're completely cloaked over, like they don't see what you have, and you're in another country and you're obviously foreign, and you're like, I want this thing, and it's
really
obviously it's kind of a
touristy,
touristy thing.
Yeah.
And then like it was good of him to like reapproach it, be like, hold on, give me 15 minutes, let's retry this. Simon steps up from behind the pillar and points out his finger, reading it from a book, and just says, "Stop!" and at the bone claw thing, and it does.
It did in fact stab.
It stops.
Stab. Oh my god, just stab.
Stab!
It stops dead in its tracks and kind of looks around,
Whoa.
and then seems like it didn't.
That thing has become many things today.
This is a lot of things. We're talking about.
Ooh. And Simon does not.
It's
know
also
why.
an emergency scene. It's also an emergency scene. Sit down. There you go.
All right.
Have
Benson.
Benson is real upset about that guy. And I don't want to throw my hammer at.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, buddy. He's all leaned into my leg.
18?
Does hit.
That's what I wanted.
Just tell her what you want, what you really, really want.
I'll tell her.
Oh,
what I
no,
want.
They're going on tour again.
Well, yeah, they need money. Except for Victoria Beckham.
Yeah. She don't give a shit.
She's already got plenty of money. She got that
That's why
Beckham money.
she posh bites.
Yeah.
She bent it like
does live
Beckham.
a posh life.
Yeah. Kind of went along with that. You talk about like a person who really would believe in that book, The Secret. You're like, no, I just named myself Posh, and then
Here I am.
it kind of worked out for me.
Well, I think it's also marrying David Beckham.
Yeah.
But he is legend for
I'm
bending it over like Beckham.
I'll take
16 bludgeoning,
Nice.
14 radiant,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hit him again.
Do it.
What'd you
17.
It's not. No, it does hit.
Hey. Bludgeoning, 12 radiant.
All right. Good work. Moving. Anything else? It's 2 throws of the slaw. All right. Now it is that thing's turn.
I mean, you could give it a name.
Gerald.
It's technically called a bone claw, but
Call him Bobby.
Yeah, Bonesaw from Spider-Man. Yeah.
Call him Bobby. Bobby Bonesaw. Damn it, Bobby Bonesaw. Damn it.
Oh, squish.
Didn't do too good. On Keela, 17 doesn't even hit. So it tries to lay into her. It doesn't work. So it can't. She can take a reaction as it kind of. Actually, it's gonna run this way.
Hey, friend.
Okay.
If she wants to take a reaction, she can hit it, but it's her only reaction this turn. And it hides.
It hides.
Wait, before she reacts?
No.
Oh.
After she
Right, yeah.
If she takes
No
a
matter what, it's gonna hide after, yeah.
I mean, she might hit it really hard.
Real hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she might. If
Yeah.
she wants to.
She
Yeah.
should do it.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah. All right. So.
Did it.
It's 15.
Does not hit. So she swings and misses, and then it runs off into the shadows and kind of just dissipates into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Word.
That's its turn. Nephris.
What are you gonna do?
When you get out of jail.
Cage friend.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I don't want to do that. So. Can I see the upward? Like, can I see the hole? Like, from where I'm at in the cage?
I mean, you can generally. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna dim door the child out.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
And you can also imagine the spot. You've been there before,
Yeah.
so you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's all for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's your passive perception? Not good. Alright, tell it on Helsing.
I'm gonna summon Gucci.
Sure.
What have I done?
It has advantage on perception for smell and hearing. Can it smell or hear this guy?
Advantage to roll them, yeah.
Smell you later.
Hunter's mark.
Do you have Hunter's Mark?
I'll do that next time.
Natural 20.
So yeah, absolutely it does work.
I rolled a 19 and a 20.
That's awesome.
So it knows where it's at?
Yeah.
Alright. It's going to. What's this? Alright. It's gonna breathe fire on him. So it's
Remind me later to tell you about the pub
DC
quiz
12
that we
dex.
did.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, actually, he'll tell you about the pub quiz we did.
Yeah, natural 20.
Alright, so it just takes. Let's see, 16, 11 points of damage. Fire
11
damage.
points of damage.
It's already halved.
The child smokes.
Cigarettes.
Smoke.
Pall Malls.
Start smoking.
Skin, flesh is
Oh
burning.
god. Have you done in that fourth one?
Anything else?
That's. Oh, wait, that's.
Yeah, your turn.
That's it. I got another action.
And that's just a dog.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
You
Well, no, I got an action to summon him, then I have
Okay,
an
yeah,
action
yeah.
to release it. I'll shoot him with Eldritch Blasties.
Sure. Which one?
No blasters, no
Him.
blasters.
Yeah.
Since I'm in the air flying.
Nice.
15 hit? No. Alright, 20 hit?
Yes.
23.
Sure does.
Uh, 21 points of damage.
Alright, good work. So 2 Eldritch Blasts, right? Or 1
Yeah,
Eldritch?
two
Two.
beams, yeah.
Out from that, both of them strike the creature. He kind of looks around. Visible damage, but it's not bad. Alright. And now it's its turn. It takes the place of their Raksasha friend. see what it's gonna do. Which movement do I have it? You're there.
I bet he moves really slow.
He doesn't though.
Oh my god.
Oh, Benson.
He's gonna miss me.
He's
You
so
might.
slow.
Misses.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Not a charisma?
Correct. Constitution saving throw. But it is a saving throw, and you're a paladin, so fuck off.
1.
16.
You're paralyzed
Oh, damn. Not
for
good.
10 rounds.
10 rounds?
That's like 8 years.
Listen, no, it's a paralyzed.
Ever.
That is forever. Alright, that's the turn.
You get another
Mary
save on the
Weather.
next one,
Oh
right?
yeah, he gets another save next turn.
So the troll guy.
So you're not gonna get a save this time, but next time around you're gonna get one. Mary
Troll guy that's not a troll has
Yeah.
disappeared.
But there's a dog barking fire at it, and it's burning, so you can see it.
I can see it.
Yeah, it's
You're welcome.
it's currently aflame.
So I want to attack it with my claws.
Do it.
I'm gonna do 3 attacks.
Yeah.
3 attacks?
It's gonna use its reaction when you enter its reach, because it can also do that.
So below me a kiss.
Yeah. It's gonna go ahead and try to attack you before you attack it, because it can attack you first.
So 13, 18, and a 19.
It rips right over your head. You duck right under it with your cat-like reflexes. Anything over 16 hit.
So 2 hits.
Okay. And it would have hit you before you got to it,
Neat.
but it's a feature of this specific creature. That's not a normal thing. And you're able to duck under it and get in and start attacking it right at the knees.
$15 total.
Okay. Nephris, you notice the child almost looks like it's in like REM sleep, like its eyes are like twitching, and then almost his face kind of twitches with almost like a.
We should
faint
probably
pain.
kill it.
Put it down.
No.
Kill the child. Spare the rod.
Fuck the cheerleader.
You hear Meriwether screaming as she's attacking this other creature, and the child's reacting. Keela.
Keela, keep on forgetting to look at her.
I know I keep. Thanks for reminding me. I keep forgetting to look for what I'm gonna do for Simon next.
We help each other.
Maybe you guys should pay attention to your partners more.
Oh.
It's vicious tonight, man.
All right then. I'm
just
calling in.
kidding.
I'm calling in the card that I gave myself, which any DM can give, which is great.
Are you giving yourself the Joker card?
I'm giving myself the "You're the DM now" card.
I was just kidding. You're wonderful.
You're in charge now.
He took care of the house and the dogs while I was gone getting drunk with strangers last night. It's fine. He's fine. He's a fine man.
I knew that. That's not the problem. We're talking about DMing right now.
Okay. Everybody gets plus 20 to their HP. We all win D&D.
That's it?
Yeah, plus 20. Fuck you. Jeez.
Permanently.
Be realistic. Yeah, it's permanent. From now on, this is only the land of good and enchantment, and all evil creatures are dead.
And they all rejoice. Yay.
We did it! XP, please.
Now we only play ponies and
Yeah, hey,
twinkly
go
bits.
ahead and do the math for the XP, would you?
I did it already.
Yeah, did you give it to him?
Yes.
Meriwether, that was a good turn.
Thank you.
What's Keela doing?
So Keela, I'm gonna get her to do Firestorm
Yeah!
on both. See, she can area of storm consisting up to 10 10-foot cubes,
I choose
Which-
fires.
which you arrange as you wish.
Banish you to the Shadow Realm.
Each cube must have at least one face adjacent to the
What's
face.
funny is that's the only thing I know about Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know anything else about it.
That's all I need to know.
And the only reason I know about it was like some guy was wearing that stupid ass arm thing.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like, you don't want to be my girlfriend? I'm banishing you to the Shadow Realm.
see. I could do. Might be able to do like a whole flame wall to hit them both.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, because there's 10 feet, 10 cubes.
Yeah.
And they have to be they have to touch.
Yeah.
So I'm going to hit both of them to do 7d10
That's
of fire damage.
fucking brilliant.
7d10.
7.
70.
So it's 80.
10s.
70, 10. Or 7,000.
So,
It's over 9,000.
Now it's your stick shift.
so 42 fire.
The meaning of life.
Yeah,
Can I do
that's
that? Or do you want me to roll 7 for
No.
each?
Okay.
Okay.
I would much rather you do it this way.
Okay.
The child in Nephris's arms
Yeah.
is basically smoldering.
Oh.
Does it smell good? It smells like long
It
pig.
smells like long pig.
It's probably not been vaccinated, and you should probably fucking kill
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
On that note, does she move?
Well, I didn't want to become autistic.
it. I'd rather die.
Keela, yeah, she's gonna run away. Let's see.
It's got a skin on it. It's goofy now.
So 5, 10, okay, 5, whatever.
About to hook you up. Yep.
Here comes the robots. It hasn't played this song in a long time.
Dead.
It rolled a 1 and fell into his mouth.
He teleports over there, and then...
Is that above? Is that like higher ground?
Yeah, he's trying to get there, and then realized it was stupid and ran over there. It is technically higher ground, but it wasn't worthwhile. Alright, Samson.
He realized it wasn't Anakin, was it?
Right, yeah. He's never trying to jump over his head.
Oh, this is a very suitable song. Somebody said, "Here comes robots," and I was like, "Oh,
That's why she said it.
oh, yeah." I was thinking that he was gonna lay down a bunch of robots.
Oh.
Like I was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah. If I knew this kind of game, I would put my dick in the mashed potatoes.
Die.
Should you get out of paralyzation? Still paralyzed? I'm paralyzed.
Yeah.
I got out.
did not mark it.
Yeah. Your next
It's okay, I wasn't gonna remind
Oh,
you.
so not this round.
I was just
Well,
gonna
because
go.
firestorm again.
So I can do anything.
Just let it go.
A womp womp shit.
What happened?
I did it.
What'd you do?
I attacked it.
Oh wait, no, it has reach, so why would it get there? $22, $26.
22, 20.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
So you take 40 points of piercing damage,
Neato.
and I need you to make strength save or acrobatic save.
Don't you have like second wind or something?
I think so.
I feel like you're a fighter.
Oh, I do. What does that do?
I need
Is
you to
it
make
health?
a
I'm listening to you. I
strength
understand.
save, well, even, or acrobatic save.
Are you doing it?
I was doing it.
Two of them?
No, either one.
Y'all see
Start-
that thing video
start
where
with
like
one.
it's zombies but they're all after the
18
beer?
plus 10.
Instead of
Alright,
brains.
give me the other one.
It got the guy from Portlandia.
8 plus 10.
Crit Emerson.
18.
Yeah, he's in it. That's
Alright, yeah, so you're
They're the
fine.
best
You're
videos.
gonna
Oh,
not be grappled by the beast. Looking over him too, now that you're so close, it doesn't appear that he's really hurt.
What? Not even his feelings?
Okay.
Nephris.
my turn.
I tell Nat. Do I still have an act? No.
You can.
He attacked me, so it's not my turn.
Right.
Never mind.
I was gonna use protection from energy
Whoa.
a fire on the child since it looks like he's smoking. Save the child, save the world.
Kill the child.
Same joke.
Sorry.
It's not the one you're thinking.
Not the right one.
No.
The what's his name? I don't remember his name.
The country music guy?
Yeah,
Before you do that,
Yeah, it's not that
it
one.
doesn't seem like
I
it's
really like
hurting.
This is like Fu Manchu or something.
Oh, it's not hurting the kid.
It just is happening to him.
Oh, so it's like it's like
Like he'd be dead by now.
so immaterially smoking.
So he's vaping.
Oh, he's vape. Oh, okay, all right.
He's
Damn
just getting
teenager
popcorn
vaping.
lung. It's
All
fine.
right.
Damn teenager with the vaping. Were they viewing it? What is it? Fusing? What is it called now?
Diffusing?
What is that? Juuling it. Juul.
What?
J-U-U-L is the
What is
name-
that?
A vape pen?
That's a new thing
I
that
saw
children are
at the
doing?
Shell station the other day. It says we have Juul vape. J-U-U-L.
Yeah. So it's like the teenagers are getting the droolings.
That's the new thing. Well, fucking kill him. Let him die.
Well, that's the thing is I don't think it's gonna kill him. No.
So before you do that, I
Yeah.
just wanted, and he doesn't see like it seems to be affecting him, and he's reacting to a lot of stuff, but it's not. He'd be dead if.
Okay, so I have a quick question. All right. So I was thinking about like, cause I don't want that kid to go anywhere. So I was thinking about if I had like lightly tapped him with the ensnaring strike, would it hold him still and not damage him?
Roll well.
You're gonna have to roll for
I
it.
love that.
Do it.
Well, that's an auto hit because he's not.
He's asleep,
Yeah.
Yeah. So all right. So I don't have to
So
worry
he
about
auto crits on.
so you auto crit.
Don't tell
Which
him
is
that.
not what you want. Yeah. Well, he's already getting away, so.
He's probably got a lot of health though.
He's fine. Do
I mean, if he dies,
You don't have
Put him back in
children.
the
You guys
cage.
There
know
is
this.
a
You don't
cricket
know.
party.
I was a cat sitting. I don't remember.
You don't have children either.
it.
You don't know that.
Now listen, how many kids has Zephyr sired?
You don't know.
He doesn't know either.
I have no litters.
Wildlife in the cult. Okay, yeah. Well, it looks like I'm gonna help my friends. So as long as the kid's not gonna roll off
Put
out
the
of the
child
grate,
down.
break his neck.
Put the child
Quit playing
down.
with the kid.
That's my primary concern right now. I don't want the kid to roll off and die. So
Tell him
And
Put a
then
cool
you
video
know-
under
yeah,
your
yeah.
bed
Alright.
sheet.
Just like,
Are
just
you
go like
communicating
throw it
with
around.
anybody what's going on?
no.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's just instinct. Like this is like 6 seconds, right? So I'm like,
Oh yeah, it's not
Yeah,
This
so I
is
see a
your
kid.
6 seconds basically, but I'm just saying. No. So if this has been for you 25 seconds. Yeah. You're moving as quickly as I can. So you haven't had time to communicate with anybody like that. You see the kid like physically reacting to anything.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
This is a short question.
Yeah. So, all right. So what I'd like to do then is the shadow thing visible, like right now? Is
Yes.
it still on fire, kind of?
Yeah.
Smoky-ish.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'd like to do is, can I lay prone and use my crossbow to shoot in the head?
Sure.
Like hang out with the whole.
Yeah. Can I double shot with that since I got the crossbow proficiency, or is
Yeah.
it because I'm laying? Okay. Sweet. So. Auto fail for one, but the other one gets 29.
Oh, absolutely.
So, and I was, can I retro something real quick?
What is it?
I was gonna choose the bolt that I was.
You're gonna use the kid instead of the arrow.
Well, I was just thinking about using the
So it gets to be a
Kanye,
catapult instead of catapult.
Kanye bolts for both of them.
No, that's fine.
Okay, yeah, I
But
guess I
currently
wasted
he's a
one, but-
kidnapped kid.
Yeah, so yeah, do that.
No, and you know what? That's actually better to say that. Like, let's shoot one of your good bolts and it didn't work.
Well, I mean, I don't want to be like, well, that's not the one I used.
Right.
Kinda,
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so 3. So it's 9. So that's just 9.
Not 9.
9 damage piercing. Good.
No damage piercing?
Huh?
No damage piercing?
No damage piercing.
He said 9 damage.
Oh, 9.
9.
9. Oh. Bang.
Little Kanye's in it. All right.
Little Kanye in the head.
I have a feeling that this battle's gonna take us about another hour. So I have to call it at 5 o'clock, or else I'm gonna fucking leave. So, real quick, let's take a picture. Because there's a lot more that's gonna happen here. This isn't the only thing that's going on. So,
I'll just leave Helsing
You
here.
wanna do that?
So we can leave whatever.
Alright, so let's do that.
As long as you don't molest
Good
it.
session.
I'm
No
gonna put
jizzing
it up
on
my
it.
butt.
No jizzing on it.
Yeah.
No lady jizzing either. No lady jizzing
No,
on it.
good session. Thank you guys.
Can't jizz up my
I
butt.
thought we could get all the way to the end of this. I wasn't sure.
I could have had it.
Now you have to tell them about our pub quiz.
Every Tuesday, guys,
Not
I
your
run
pub
a pub quiz.
Hashtag ad.
quiz. not a sponsor, but a sponsor.
It's an ad.
What was this week's internet question? Because I remember I was like, oh, I know the answer to that, but I'm just like, I'm not really playing, so I can't answer it.
What was it?
I don't remember what the question was.
Cool. Quizmaster.
Was it Cornetto Trilogy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Shaun of the Dead,
Yeah.
Hot Fuzz, and
That's what it was.
World's End are all part of a trilogy because they each have a different flavor of the Cornetto ice cream
Oh.
in them.
And we ate one.
The